Following the stories of our brave adventurers and of Kino Initiative Task Force 10 tells but two major threads of this tale of Bitcoin. For every hero there is another being, with more sinister machinations working to put an end to the world. And for each being there are hundreds of lives they come into contact with. And this is one such story. We meet three people that owe a favour, and a favour that they cannot say no to. For one was sick and in debt, another in the possession of a body that could lead to war, and the last had a dark family history that was of a personal detriment. Who is this favour to? How dangerous could this favour be? And what impact, if any, could it have upon our world? I guess we're about to find out, as we welcome the Reckless Play Guild in the fourth side story of The Lucky Die. We find ourselves north of a town called Yoli. Yoli is famous for its cheeses and its temple dedicated to healing. But this story isn't particularly about Yoli. It's not about the inhabitants. It's about three people who find themselves north of Yoli, having to cash in the favour that they owe. Standing before the three people I'm just about to introduce, there is a half-elven man. He's wearing a big green cloak that obscures most of his face. He has a little goatee that you can see at the bottom, however. And he stands and he looks at the three of you. Have any of you three ever met before? I will let this entirely up to you.
I don't even know what they're playing.
Gonna say probably not.
Excellent.
There's no pre-talk.
Unless I owe someone money, you can tell me if I owe one of these guys for a favor.
I think not. I don't think you would owe any of the either of these two particularly. The half-elf man stands in front of you. You'll know this guy. You know this to be Daichin, a wonderful half-elf who has either helped you out in a spot of bother, helped you hide bodies, hidden your past, or made you feel better than you were before. You owe this man a huge debt, and he's calling in that favour today. You can't really say no. I mean, you could, it's D&D, but you can't really say no. You find yourselves at the edge of a village. You can look in and see this village. You're looking kind of up to it. And you can see that there's the traditional ensemble of like inns and wells and houses. You can see that quite far off in the distance there is a temple and a graveyard. Daichin looks at the three of you and says, I wouldn't normally ask this of any of you, but unfortunately I can't step foot in this place. Not again. I need you three to go in, fetch the bindings of Ilmater, and just bring them back to me. Simple, right? So, what do we see? Who are we seeing? Let's start with Travis. Who are you?
You're seeing Noth of the Silent Clan, a sort of normal-looking dwarf. He looks a little bit sickly, pale, brown eyes, about 4 feet height. In his mid-90s, pretty young, blonde hair, nice-looking sort of small beard for a dwarf, well-maintained. But he's got an air about him, an uncalm air. He's got like a nervousness to him, being in the situation. and just being kind of around wherever he is, this strange place. But he seems to, for the few moments that you've maybe exchanged 5 or 6 words, is very, very blunt and quick spoken.
And standing next to him, we have Sean? Question mark?
Yes, you have Voren Tree Frightener, who is
Oh my God.
small, Lightfoot halfling who probably steps back without even meaning to do so and sideways, sort of disappearing behind the other two, as is his way. You catch a glimpse of robes and hair that's never been washed with burrs and stuff in it.
Did you say tree fighter or lighter?
Tree Frightener.
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 Okay, it was even worse than I'd thought. Amazing.
I forgot to mention that Noth has a crossbow that he loves.
And rounding out the last of this trio, we have Russ? Question mark.
Yeah, you see Dark Pit is his name. He's a male drow. He's got dark blue hair, dark purple skin, and deep, deep dark purple eyes. Stands about 6 feet, 200 pounds, dressed in very nature-colored clothing, browns and greens. Very rustic look to him. He's not sure of your experience with drow, but he's very warm and welcoming, considering the history of the race that runs through the land.
Okay, great. Deachin looks at the three of you and he's like, I assume you've all seen to your affairs in case you don't get out of this, correct?
What do you mean not get out of this?
Well, if it was as simple as me walking in there or hiring the nearest guard plebe, I would have done that. This is dangerous.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, we're gonna be home for dinner, right?
Well, if you move fast enough, I'd assume you'd be home for a dinner at a point. Unless you become dinner, of course. He smiles wickedly at you.
Could, I owe a few debts. Would you, if anyone comes looking for me, will you tell them I'm dead either way?
I don't plan on staying here particularly long, North. I wouldn't be here now if I didn't need this item. But yes. Let's tack this on to the favor you owe me, shall we?
Okay. I'm good for it. I'll always appreciate what you've done for me.
That's what I'm hoping. So, all good to go? You know what you're looking for?
So bindings of Ilmater, is that like a glue? I know he's got like the cord that wraps around his hand, but obviously you're not looking for that specifically.
Translations. I assume bandages or wrappings may be a closer translation in this tongue. You're basically, yes, you're looking for a strip of white cloth that one could bandage about their arms. Bindings, cords, whatever you wish to call it.
Are they covered in blood?
I should hope so.
Ah, gross. Little one, you're a tree frightener? You carry him.
Do I have to go in with these two?
You could attempt to do it alone, and I suspect this may be a little out of your... I don't know, you could give it a go.
Don't worry. He's not going to boss us around once we get in there. It's fine.
Oh, I wasn't bossing you around. It was suggestion. It was a suggestion.
Yeah.
All right, well, I will be...
So we good?
Down in Yoli for the next couple of days. If you haven't made it back by, let's say, tomorrow sundown, I'll assume you're dead and move on.
Back to Yoli, tomorrow sundown, don't be dead. Got it.
So not dinner. Not dinner. Okay.
How many people have you sent in?
You three are the closest people in my moment of need, so naturally you were my first port
Okay,
of call.
this is going to be fun.
And what was your name, elf? It was Pit?
Yeah. Dark pit.
Ah. Okay.
It's because I was born in a dark
Oh, boy.
pit.
Well, this is boring me
Very
already.
inventive
Good luck,
elfin
gentlemen.
names.
And with that,
Thank you for your time.
Dacian turns and walks down towards the town of Yoli. You guys are probably about halfway up this mountain range that Yoli is set back against. Before you see a town. There is an inn, there is a well, there are a series of small houses and a blacksmith, stables, but even from this distance you can tell it's empty. And you can see a temple with a graveyard a bit further up and a bit further just outside this kind of small town above Yoli. What you would immediately notice is that there are no people here. Even standing on the edge of this, you can feel this cold presence, and you can distinctly note the complete lack of animal sounds. There's no chirping, no crickets, no movements, no breathing. There's just the wind. So what do you three want to do?
Go home.
You could go home.
Let's see.
It's kind of quiet here, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't hear birds.
Okay. Born in Pit, man. What's your name, bossy one?
Noth. Noth the Silent Clan.
As in moth? I'm going to call you moth.
No, Noth. Not in.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that better.
Fine. Stay
Yeah.
away from bright lights, okay?
That's actually okay. I can go with this.
All right. Well, you heard the man. Let's go get these blood-covered wrappings.
Can you give me just a second?
Oh, sure.
I have.
We have 2 days.
You got to take a pee break already? We just started.
Yeah, I have.
Hey, watch where you point that
Since
thing.
I am apparently the toughest one here.
Yeah, you don't pee into the wind. my
No.
friend.
I was. My plan is this. I don't see Voren as being one of the fighters. So I'll probably have to be in front. So I will.
What are you
cast-
talking about? Voren looks like he takes on trees all the time.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fighter. Yeah.
He
thanks.
scares them.
No, I'll just be in back. Here behind your calf.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Mage Armor myself, so I'll have actually an AC,
Okay.
and
Um,
hopefully nothing bad happens during the casting.
yeah, well, no, as you cast this spell, you're a... What are you? You're a sorcerer, right?
A wild sorcerer.
Yeah. Your eyes glow like this kind of purplish swirly color, and it just kind of emanates from your eyes until it completely covers your skin, and then in a bright purple flash, it disappears. Your AC, your dex, your ability to not get hit has been increased.
Great. Everyone has purple eyes. All right, let's go.
Didn't you get the memo? We needed purple eyes for this job.
No, but now I wish I
Oh
had.
boy, I wish I had written that because that would have been really clever of me, but no.
I can change his eyes to purple.
Oh, could you?
I could, if you would, only if you agree.
Well, I guess we're going up to the thing, right? To the cemetery?
I guess so. We'll get you. We'll get you over to the purple eye train
Great. That's
at
awesome.
some point.
I look forward to that.
Yeah, it's
Oh
good.
boy.
That's what they pay me the big bucks for back home.
Where you
You
were
guys
born in a pit.
begin
A dark pit.
your somewhat argumentative walk through the town. You pass many, many houses. They're all completely empty. Some of the doors are ajar. There's some signs of scuffles in the dirt as you walk on through. As you kind of peek into windows and you see through open doors, you can see that chairs have been pulled back, dinner has been on the table, and it's left exactly as it was, as if it was in the middle of a meal. You pass by an inn. Who has the highest passive perception? I am going to
13.
try my utmost never to utter the phrase roll a perception check for you.
10.
Mine is 15.
15. That's a nope. Okay then.
I hear you'll be really good if you have purple eyes.
Yeah, baby.
I'm just going to get a filter on my PC now. As you walk past the inn, Dark Pit, you notice that there is a chalkboard just outside, listing the today's specials. You notice what catches your eye most of all is that there are hastily scrawn a white verse written in chalk, but also what is more disturbing is the message written in blood on top of this. The message in chalk reads, "Your screams are notes of a melody, a nourishing song, symphony. So work together and be brave, or follow them unto the grave." And in blood over the top of this is written, "Beware the mist, do nothing alone." As you read this, and you all look around, you become kind of very quickly aware that a mist seems to be rising from the earth itself. It's cold, and every step you take does that thing where it kind of like swirls around your foot and you begin to make impressions in it. But it seems to be slowly rising.
So you guys know some songs and how we got to stick together here to make sure that this is going to be good.
You're not going to make us sing, are you?
No. It's just I saw the thing on this chalkboard here. See, and then I pointed out and be like, "Look, there it says gotta work together, have purple eyes, and avoid the mist."
Oh, fuck me.
I know it's a translation in a language you probably don't understand, but it definitely says gotta have purple eyes.
It's all written in
That was
common,
more the work together part I was worried
so
about.
y'all would be able to understand it. At the top,
It's subtext. Subtext between the lines.
What's the village you're from? Is it called Pittville?
Yeah, it's
no.
really they just how drow culture works is they actually throw the baby boys into the pit. It's really not great. But I survived the pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Well,
for us.
Well, good story.
Yeah.
somewhere
right?
in the very south of Bicron, this I will have to write law for this. Thank you, Rust.
You're welcome.
I thought it was just deceiving us, and I was like buying the whole thing.
I will make this his choice.
Oh no, it's totally true.
All right. Okay. Thanks.
The more true we can make this for any other worlds, the better.
That's fine. Yeah. So yeah, this is basically what you all see. You can see that the door to the inn, which is called the Three Eyes, it's slightly ajar. That's what I got for you right here.
Okay, so what are the odds you think that this, what was the name of the man who has the things we're supposed to get?
Dacian.
No, that's the man who told us what to get. Oh, this is going to go really well, boys.
I didn't write down notes. What are you talking about?
Ilmater?
Yeah, okay. So do you think Ilmater was a drinking man?
Roll a
Ilmater is
religion
a
check.
god.
Yeah, he's
Anyone?
a
Well,
god.
do you think he's a drinking god?
No.
Sure. Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's go check out the bar then.
I mean, if he's
agree,
got
I
bloody
agree.
handkerchiefs, he's gonna be probably drinking a little bit.
Well, he's going to need whiskey to cauterize the wound.
All right.
That's all I'm thinking.
While we're here, can I make a quick bet? Is that
With yourself?
Sure.
Can
What you want to bet? Like, I don't got a lot of coin on me.
Can I bet you 5 gold that if there are monsters, I will make the most kills?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I'll take that.
sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sure. Oh, yeah.
Shake on it.
Okay, so you
like
pay
it.
us
No, I like it. No, it
5
doesn't
gold
matter.
if you
Stop
take the
it,
most
Pitt.
kills.
No, he's motivated to kill the most. This works for us.
Yeah, no, exactly.
We'll totally
okay, cool.
pay
yeah.
you 5
If I win, you pay me 5
Oh, right,
Totally.
right. That's how bets
We're
work.
totally going to do that at the end. Yep, you just kill the most monsters, Moth.
Yeah, you go first.
There you go. Here's an open door.
Okay.
The
All right,
mist
let's see
is
what's in
currently
here.
kind of at about Vorin's like lower, like at Vorin's like chin level right now.
Hey, it's like you're a floating head.
It's actually pretty funny. he's got
Yeah,
like
it's
a little-
hysterical. You
anyway,
want to go in the place or not?
I kick in the door. Boom.
You kick in the door. The sound of it echoes all around this town. And you guys can easily walk inside. Not a problem, she says. As you walk in, the mist kind of stops as soon as you get to the main drinking area, almost like a wall. As you guys step inside, it's cold and dark. You can see that there are half-drunk pints of ale everywhere. You can see that there are wine glasses knocked over, that food is half-eaten. You can see that the fire has long, long gone out. As you step inside, you hear voices and movement coming from outside, just very quietly, as if they're trying to hide themselves. Not Noth. Dark Pit for sure will hear this.
You guys hear that?
Yeah.
Maybe we have to sing them away.
All right.
Have you heard the
And
tale?
a 1, and a 2, and
Really?
a 1, 2,
Really?
3, 4.
Have you heard the tale of Flammekins, a hero of the sea?
With that, you
I haven't
hear
heard- I haven't heard that one before.
screams going off in the far distance. They are blood-curdling. There is definitely a male scream and a female scream. Yeah, that's what you hear.
Oh,
Crossbow at the ready.
I'm just chilling. That sounds scary. You said you want to kill things? Yeah.
Let's check here real quick before we go outside. Maybe the bindings are, like you said, in a drinking place.
Just check the drawers.
I begin to search with survival.
Survival
Search,
or an
survival.
investigation. Since there
I
are
rolled a natural 19.
only 3 of you, rather than going, you can aid or help, I just let everyone roll because there's only 3 of you. There's so few.
21.
A 21. On a 21, as you begin looking through this bar, you find behind the bar there is a piece of paper, and it has been placed on the shelf underneath, under the bar, and you see this very ornate silver dagger, and it has been pushed through the paper into the shelf just to make sure this note doesn't move away. And it has the number 7 on it and a picture of a clock with no hands.
Huh. So apparently it was 7 o'clock when something happened. Maybe happy hour?
Can you see any alcohol up there?
Totally. Yeah, look at all these bottles of great stuff. You want something? I could mix it up while he's talking about time.
Yeah, just hand me a bottle.
Okay, here you go.
Thanks.
So 7 bells.
Nice.
I'll take the silver dagger and replace one of my own with it.
Okay, it's a +1 dagger.
I mean, you could just take them both there, friend. You don't need to leave one behind.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll take the dagger and the time.
I mean,
I'll take the paper.
If you want to kill the most monsters, you have to have the most weapons.
Suppose you're right.
When you guys are done there, we should probably figure out who was screaming.
Yeah, I think I found what I was looking for. Let's go investigate.
Well, now that we have time, the world is our oyster.
Oh boy. You'll notice
Right?
that the mist has creeped up so high that you can no longer see out of the windows. It's made this dark room virtually impossible to see, so unless you have dark vision, you can't really see anything at all.
You just see Voren's hand waving a bottle. Come this way, guys.
Yeah, I see you there.
Everyone has dark vision, don't they?
Yeah.
I certainly do.
Yep.
It's not like we knew we were going to play a horror game.
Halflings don't have dark vision, though, do they?
No, I don't. I'm blind as a bat.
All right. Do you need somebody's hand to hold there, Voren?
No, I'm good. You hear him run into something, a chair. Son of a...
Watch
Ow.
out.
You hear Soren coming from the mist outside the window.
I'm going to cast Dancing Lights. It's a cantrip. 4 torch-sized lights within range. They're torches and lanterns and glow, and now people can see.
Okay, as you cast this, one of these little orbs of light is cast dramatically just under the window. And as it lights up, you see a face appear It has long white fangs and long black ears. Its eyes are glowing bright red, and it's scratching against the window, that horrible, like, fingers against chalkboard sound, and it's looking directly at Vorin and tapping and smiling. And then it scoots down.
Is he a friend of yours?
Please tell me that's your friend.
What, are you looking at me? I can't see you guys.
You can't.
What about these 4 torches that I just put up?
Okay. No, he's not my friend.
New plan. I think we can fortify the front door till sunrise.
Yeah, well, there's also the screaming.
Fortify the door until sun. Well, don't we want to be home for dinner here? Like, we gotta. You were all gung ho to kill monsters. There's a monster.
Vorin.
Well, I've read about.
Are you getting spooked?
Little bit.
Oh, mister, I'm going to kill the most
3
monsters.
faces at the window.
5 gold.
Clink, 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 clink. 3 faces are smiling and
Come
waving.
out and play.
They all disappear from the window at the same time. They duck down. And for a moment, it's eerily quiet before the window breaks. And you see 3 small black scamp-like creatures jump through the window and run straight at Vorin.
Noth, get him!
Shot.
Sick him!
Crossbow shot.
All right. I'm going to say that y'all probably are on tiptoes enough that y'all don't need to be surprised. I need initiative, folks.
Natural 1.
Yes! I mean, shame.
He was a little scared.
18.
16.
As these 3 scamps come jumping through the window, they make 3 attacks against Vorin. The first one lifts its arm high and you see its long claw-like fingers. You see a little reflection off of them from the 4 dancing lights that have now been cast. And they slash down at your face. 4. 15 versus your armor class.
It's a miss.
Oh, no. The second one lifts its claws upwards to try and backhand you for way less. The other one, that one's for fuck's sake. Alright, it's, well, they're all 3 of them surrounding Vorin, and it is now Dark Pit's go.
Didn't Vorin roll
Yeah, I
higher?
think I had
than
18.
Oh, it was that way. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, it's now Vorin's go. That's lucky then.
Vorin casts Earth Tremor.
Oh no. Please tell me what that does.
There's a tremor in the ground that emanates out for 10 feet from Vorin. Each creature other than Vorin, if anyone's else in that, I can remove them. Is anyone within 10 feet of me?
You were
I don't think
kind of
so.
far away from us.
Yeah, you were falling into furniture. That's fine.
Okay.
Go for it.
So every creature must make a dex saving throw. On a failed saving, a creature takes 1d6 bludgeoning and is knocked prone.
Okay. Oh yeah. Dexterity is not their strong suit.
Now, is the floor
What's the
earth or
DC?
stone? Because then it also becomes difficult terrain until cleared.
It's stone.
So it all starts heaving up.
Well, the first one failed. The second one got a 13.
14.
It's a 14. Well, they all fail. Various degrees of utter failure. All right, so as you kind of cast this and the ground shakes and becomes broken up and destroyed, thus making it rough territory. How much damage do you do to them as they fall face first into this?
1d6 plus... Sorry, hold on. Oh, it's 2d6. No, I'm doing it as a single.
no.
I'm doing it as 1d6. So 1d6 is basically all it is. So it's 5 damage
Okay.
each, and they're prone.
Okay, that makes my life a lot easier. All right, the 3 of them fall down with various screams of like, ah! It's, yeah. Okay, cool. In that case, it is now Dark Pit's go. You see 3 prone scamp-looking things.
Cool. Hey, that was pretty cool there. Making the ground shake like that.
Thanks. Can you maybe
I'm
do
going
something
to
now?
wild shape
Oh my gosh.
into an ape. So you see Dark Pit turn, just like bones crunch and skin starts to stretch and gets covered in all this hair, and he's now a medium-sized ape, and he beats his chest and goes to hit the closest one to him, making 2 fist attacks. That's a multi-attack.
Okay. Sure.
With advantage because they're prone. Yay.
Go for it.
The first attack with advantage, that's going to be a 16 against AC.
That misses.
Second attack, that's going to be 24 against AC.
That's a hell yes.
And then 1d6 plus 3, that's a 6. Plus 3 is 9 bludgeoning damage.
Oof. Okay, you run over, pounding your chest and smashing your arms down. One of them goes completely wide, and the other one tries to roll out of the way, but directly into your fist instead. As you beat down on its head. Cool, that one looks very unhappy with itself. North, what would you like to do? There is an ape, 3 scamps, a halfling, and a broken window with mist pouring through the breaks and the cracks.
These creepy little scamp things, I don't like them. I was thinking I was going to use Magic Missile. I was going to Magic Missile the one that's been damaged the most to try and get the easy kill.
Okay. Kill still.
His motivation for money here more than anything, but also scared. So Magic Missile's being cast, deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to the target. Let's shoot Missile 1. 4 damage.
So that's
plus
5 times 3 is 15. So with Magic Missile, you just roll the damage once and it gets applied to each missile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I did 4 damage total. So it was I rolled a 3, so it became a 4, not a 5.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So
yeah. So
4 times 3. 12. I don't want to cheat.
I don't care.
Yeah.
All right, going for the easy kill. One might say overkill. You see these 3 darts of magic emanate from the ends of your fingers, fly out and just smash into the one that this huge ape is wailing into. You hear it scream its last, gargle its last breath, and it stops shaking and dissolves into mist.
1
for North.
Moth, now get the ape! Get the ape!
I'm going to keep an official count on how many kills y'all have had. All right, that's one of them down. Top of the round, it is now the scamps go. One of the scamps uses half its move to stand up, as you would expect. It looks at the horrific-looking ape dude that has just wailed its friend and will attempt to slash at thee. These claws rise high, and they attack you for 19 versus your armor class.
Yeah.
All right. And as these 3-fingered claws slash across your face, you take 12 points of damage.
Oofa doofa.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that hurts. The other one, seeing what its companion has done, will go and attempt to do the same thing to you. As they're getting up, they're going to attempt to stab you in the gut with their claws. But they don't, because that was really bad. Okay, it is now Vorin's go.
So how many are left?
There's 2.
Not so sure about this ape, but... Alright.
I guess then 3.
I'm gonna Magic Missile. Okay, 3 darts. 2 at one and 1 at the other.
Okay. We see these little darts edging on the end of your fingertips, and you flick 2 one way and 1 the other, and we get...
So that's 5, 6, 7 on one, and 5 on the other. And Vorin is continuing to back up till his back hits something.
Okay. You see these darts pierce their flesh, and you're backing away?
Yeah.
You're not a rogue guy, so they're going to get an opportunity if you go too far.
Well, I don't know, because I sent them all prone. We weren't in combat anymore after.
They did stand up. They came up so that they could attack Dart Pit.
Okay, well, if I can't do it safely, I'll just
It's now Dark Pit's go, however. Ape Pit.
Okay. Yep. So there's still 2?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm going to again fist attack them. No longer prone, I take it.
Nope, they're standing up and in your face.
Okay, big rolls. I get 2 attacks. That's going to be at 20, not natural, and a 19.
Blimey. Yes, both of those hits.
Beautiful.
Are you going to go for the one that looks more severely damaged or one that's less severely damaged?
I'm going to go for the one that's less severely damaged.
Okay.
So the first one is going to be 6 bludgeoning damage, and then another 7 bludgeoning damage, so 13 total.
How do you slaughter this one?
Well, I don't like the fact that I got scratched in my ape face, so I take my 2 big fists and I just come down on top of its shoulders and hit it both sides, which detaches its spine from its head, so its head goes like all bobblehead and limp, and then it crushes down on the shoulder blades, which compresses the spine, and we're going like, micro level here, and then he falls to the ground.
It's like Mortal Kombat.
Oh, that was
Right?
That was great. Can we have a little less snapping?
With the crumpling and I like the idea that the body turns to dust before the head does. So you get that nice like bouncing effect. Cool. This one's absolutely toasted. All right, nice. It is now Noth's go.
Okay.
There is one left. The other one has been turned into talcum powder.
Noth will run straight forward, engage, crossbow it at point blank, and then stab it with the silver dagger.
Okay. Mightn't I suggest you shoot it before you run? Because then it won't be a disadvantage of being at close range.
I don't have disadvantage at close range.
Oh, you're one of those. Okay, sure. God damn it.
Yeah, I missed with both. It's fine.
No.
Actually, I'll use my wild, my Tides of Chaos.
Oh.
I'll take advantage on the crossbow shot.
Okay. Retake that shot then.
Hardly better. 13.
No, that's a total flub. All right, let me bring out the Wild Magic Surge chart.
Well, that's when I cast a spell next.
Yep. I still need to bring it up. So, Wild Magic Surges in this world work a little bit differently. We don't exactly follow the chart. We often have different ways of triggering them. So rather than, for example, just on your next spell, sometimes it's when you freak out. But we'll keep this as rules written. Okay.
I didn't roll over a 10 with 3 dice.
Burn those dice.
Feel our pain, Travis.
Never use digital dice.
That's never use digital. Come on, meow.
It's the spirit of the lucky die.
What is this?
There's inconsistencies
All right, it is the singular
in the dice.
Scamp's go. The Scamp looks at the ape thing, which is like destroyed its friend, and decides that it doesn't like the fact you killed its friend in such a horrifically gory way. I approve so much. And it will go to attack you. It will attempt to slash across your face with a 19 versus your armor class.
I mean, it hit last time, so we're probably still good.
I don't know. Y'all have shifty magics. I don't know how this works. For 13 damage.
Okay, so when this hit strikes, it digs deep into my ape body, and then I begin to transform back into Dark Pit, and I'm like, oh God, that hurts.
The Scamp's eyes go a little bit wide as it thinks it's just ripped your mask face off.
Ooga booga.
Like a very Scooby-Doo moment of and the mask is really this is just.
And I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you stupid kids.
Yeah, exactly. It is now Thorin's go. There is a single one remaining.
God damn it! Thorin raises his hand and poison sprays the last one.
Okay, cool. What does that do?
So as just a puff of air comes out of his robes from his hand, the creature must make a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison.
Okay.
Brutal.
It passes.
Yeah, I don't think there's any.
Yeah, there's no. If
That's
it's a
it.
cantrip, I guess.
Well, poison doesn't work, boys.
Well, that sucks.
What does Darkpick want to do is you come to this startling realization that apparently it's immune to poison.
I mean, I'm just gonna pull out my mace and try and hit it in the face.
All right,
It's the mace face.
Face.
mace face.
Place a mace
All
in its
right.
face.
Swing and a hit. That's a 19
Oh, that
against
hits.
AC.
That's a solid
And then
hit.
that's a D6 plus 2. That's going to be 6 bludgeoning to its face place.
All right, as
a
close as
mace.
damage to swearing you've killed it. How do you want to kill this one?
Oh, please be nice.
I will be gentle as I pull the mace from my back. And just in a wide arcing swing, hearing poison doesn't work, I'll be like, well, a mace might, and hit it in the face as it
As yet another head
As it's
flies
sent-
off into the distance,
flying. Yeah.
slowly disappearing and turning into dust and mist, as does the body. Okay, Grim, nice guys. You succeeded the scamp trap. Woo! However, the mist is getting very high in this room. It's now gotten to the point where it's about level with the window height, which is probably a little bit above Voren's height now.
Voren, where'd you
Warren
go?
casts light on his jacket. I'm here.
Well, were my torches not enough for you?
Well, now I'm just like a beacon in the mist.
All the flies will be coming at you now.
Were these your cousins? Or possibly siblings? They knew who you were and they didn't seem to like you.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it was me.
Well, they did say your name.
They did say your name and then tap on the glass.
It's true.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, weren't there screens from the back of the room here?
The screens came from out in the town somewhere.
Oh, shit.
Okay, let's go scream back. Maybe they'll answer.
Maybe we should go see the screams. There was a church, too. We should.
How do
maybe
you
check
see a scream?
who it's attached to?
Are you ape or man? Wow, that's a pretty deep question.
I can change into things that I see. So I did it. And then I crushed them. But that's me. So don't hit me if I'm an animal, okay?
Okay. Do you keep the purple eyes or something? How do I know it's you?
Yeah, it's very purple.
Yes, they were definitely still purple eyes.
Definitely still purple eyes.
Well,
See, this is how we tell each
I could
other
say I
apart,
won't
is purple eyes. And you're the only one. So if you turn into
Yeah.
an ape, we won't know if you're a real ape or if you're you.
I will say, we are 1, 1, and 1. The ape has 1 point. Pit has 1 point. I have 1 point.
What?
Wait, the ape gets a point?
What are we
and I
talking
don't
about?
get that point?
It's separate.
I don't like your score. Just saying.
Well, the ape probably does.
Oh, are we on the bet thing again?
Does he not realize that the ape was me? I look at Voren. Like,
I don't know what you are. All right, well, I guess we're going outside. Thank God I got this whiskey.
Yes, it is exceptionally fine whiskey. Brewed by the dwarves of Darkhammer themselves. This whiskey is probably in excess of 300 years old. It's fucking fine.
It's even finer down my throat.
Smooth! Like paint stripper. All right. Y'all take steps into the mist.
Should we hold hands?
Are you heading in a particular direction? Are you heading in the direction of the church, of the screams, of anything else here?
Just follow the walking vest, Moth.
I think we were.
Follow the light, Moth.
But are we going to the church or the screams?
Oh.
I think we were talking screams. I don't know.
All right.
To help you in your way, you hear a single male shriek, a yell for help, in a voice that's... No, none of you would recognize this voice.
Did you hear that, Vesty boy?
Yeah.
All right, walk towards it.
Ugh, we're just going to walk into the next trap. Okay.
Well, I mean, keep your eyes up, obviously.
Crossbow's reloading.
If you want high eyes, I may not be the best person to be point.
Well, Noth said he was going to go first.
I did, and then the vest walked in front of me.
Okay, you walk in front of the vest. My dancing lights are still dancing,
All right.
I think.
Your vision.
I'll just stay behind Moth.
Your vision is
Enough.
only so. You guys can't see particularly far. As you
Did I tell you my dancing lights were fog lights?
They have a fog setting. Hit the fog button.
roll a persuasion check.
On the DM?
Yeah.
Plus persuasion, that's going to be a 17.
Sure. So these giant lights that you have summoned clearly make it easier for all of you to see in the fog.
There's a button. High beams
perfect.
or low fog.
Fog, we're trying to blind us.
It's the latest thing.
What comes with these lights as they're swirling around? They're clearing some of the mist as you go as well. Fuck this. And you guys can see a little further than I'd intended. You can see, as you're heading towards the sound of this single male shrieking, you come across the entrance to the graveyard. There are two statues here, one of a dwarf and one of a human. They're broken, cracked. Their features no longer discernible anymore. And between them, they are holding essentially what is an arch for you to pass through. With your extended vision because of your fog lights, you can see that there are many more statues, many more gravestones between you and where you guys would know that the church was from where you glimpsed it before. Yeah, this is all I'm giving you.
I don't like statues. They're usually frozen people.
I'm going to say this. Perhaps the screaming was a fox. They are known to make that sort of a sound.
Sound of a crying, whimpering. He was like, oh, God, please, no, no. That's what foxes say?
Yeah, well, it did sound a little fox-like.
Oh.
We know what the fox says, and it sounds a little, could be, potentially. This is really a smart fox.
Please don't.
Please
don't put this into my game,
ding.
I'm just being optimistic here. Okay, I'll take the first step. And nervously, like kind of shaking a little bit, holding his crossbow, he steps through the first arch, like hoping not to be transported to like some dimension of hell where all of his creditors are.
As you step
It's a good thing Hem is
through-
jamming, because I would have instantly transported you to hell with a bunch of your debtors.
You step through this portal. You put your foot on the other side, and it's cold. The mist walls up, even though the fog lights are active. It obscures your vision. You can see nothing. You can feel nothing beyond the white mist. You can't even see your companions behind you.
I put my hand back to try and grab a hand. I'm like, I just try and pull
Let
forward.
go of my hair!
As you
Ow!
reach-
Ow! Let go
as
of
you
my
reach
hair!
back-
I slap him.
As you reach back, your arm touches nothing.
Yeah.
The other two,
Shit.
it looks like North has just stepped through and is just like waving their arms in the air like they just don't care. You can see them.
Hey, you okay, bud?
Can I hear them?
You hear
Hey.
this weird echoing voice around you that you can't place, North.
Voren, have you seen anything like this before?
I start looking around. Perception check, maybe.
Moth acting like an idiot? Yes.
Yeah, okay. So maybe we shouldn't step through that portal. Or, sorry, through that. I don't know. It's a portal. Maybe we shouldn't step through that gate because we don't want to dance like he does. He doesn't got great moves.
Where are you guys?
Okay, he is looking a little unhappy.
North,
Well,
you said you rolled a perception check?
Rolled a 12.
Instant fail. On a 12, all you're seeing is mist around you. You aren't aware
Yeah,
that there's
that's about
anything
right.
behind you. You are lost, so to speak.
Guys! I call out.
Yeah, y'all can hear
We
Where are you?
Sorry, we can't hear that?
it. You can.
we do?
Well, we can?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Hey, you got a rope? I think I got a rope.
I got a rope here.
Okay, here. Let's have a lasso contest.
Oh, no, this is a game I'm into.
Yeah,
this is the
okay.
game I'm
we're gonna
into.
First,
I
we're
start
gonna
wandering.
first one to lasso him before he runs away because he's walking the other way now. Gets the 5 gold that he's gonna pay us for killing the most monsters.
Okay.
All right. So I guess I'm going to want a sleight of hand check. I guess that's the most applicable to lassoing someone.
That's cool.
22.
Damn.
Oh shit! I got a 14.
This, as far as Noth is aware, this rope has just like whipped past him at speed, and as he's still like turned to go, what the on earth? Another one has like whipped around his chest and pulled tight. You can probably pull him in. It's not a problem.
I start pulling because I think this might be an enemy. I have no idea what the F is happening.
I just
All
let
right,
it.
then I need a strength contest.
Well, I'm going to
between
immediately
the
let
two
it
of you.
go. I'm not going to try. I'm just going to let. I got 50 feet.
7.
Help!
Okay.
Dark pit.
Yeah,
help! He's pulling me in. Hello.
Okay, I
What
grab
a fucking moron!
I grab hold of the rope as well, and Voren.
Okay, then yeah, do a strength check.
4 plus -1. I'm a 3.
Got to be an 8.
Got to beat an 8.
Yeah.
Apparently so.
Okay, well I got a 15, so
Very easily, almost comically, as you pull on this rope with Voren being like half pulled along with it at one point, you yank it back and you just see Noth just flying through this portal and landing directly next to you guys. Noth, everything has cleared from your vision. Everything is back to normal.
Holy, that was you. That was the rope. Thank you. Okay, good.
yeah, don't freak out when ropes come, man. Ropes are friends.
When you
Dark,
start,
can you lift me up? Lift me up.
I lift
Lift me up.
you up.
I slapped Noth in the face.
You get at least 2 points of pride damage.
Thanks. You can put me down.
it doesn't heal. It's like necrotic.
Yeah.
I go to roll up my rope that I threw wide.
Okay, so when you step through that, it gets really weird.
Okay,
There's like a
well,
mist.
let's not step through that then.
But that's where the screaming was.
Was it?
Let's go around.
Yeah. If you can't go through it, you go around it. That's what the story was.
Okay.
It was on the chalkboard, right?
I thought the chalkboard said to hold hands and sing.
Oh, yeah, right. We got to hold hands, sing, and go around the portal.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
That's
We
what
will
I meant.
go
Yep.
Around the portal.
All right, how do you guys go around the portal?
We're going to pick a direction and start walking to see if we can go around the cemetery.
Yeah.
Is it going to be south?
We're going to go south.
It's going to be south.
Around the
south
cemetery.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, so it was a dwarf and an elf holding basically kind of like a branch to make an archway between the two of them.
So can we like walk around them?
Yeah, I mean the kind of like stone. The kind of iron fence that's around the edge of it. You could hop over it without a problem.
Or we could just go around the entire cemetery. Cemeteries are never good.
Let's check the perimeter.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe Ilmutter's thing is up in the church. That's where I'd keep it.
Yeah, let's just check see if we see a screamy bug or something. And then if there is, we can hop the fence. We can go save the day.
I don't have to go in the cemetery. Do either of you have to go in the cemetery?
I don't think so.
Their deer also make that scream. It could have been a deer talking to a fox.
It totally was a deer. It was a deer. Let's go. Let's go around the cemetery.
Okay. You guys, how long does your dancing light fog lights work?
18 hours. Hold on, let me check. It's a cantrip, so I can just basically keep casting
I
it.
have light as a cantrip, so I can keep
All
casting it. Mine lasts an hour.
Your ridiculously overpowered fog lights. As you guys walk around the edge of the graveyard, you are walking alongside an iron fence, probably a little taller than Thorin. As you pass, you notice that there are statues and more gravestones. Out of the corner of your eye, you sometimes swear you think you see some of these statues moving. You're really sure of it. But when you look back...
Yeah, we're not going in there.
They're still again.
How far away are they?
They're on the other side of the fence.
How far?
If you were to jump over it, you'd probably be 2 paces from the nearest gravestone.
Okay, but the thing that I see moving...
There are
it's
lots of statues. Lots of them.
Okay, so my dancing lights have a range of 120 feet, so I'm just going to move my dancing lights over to where I see movement.
Well, if you move them, I will partially remove some of the fog light effect. So you won't see quite as far.
I've got 4, so I'm going to keep one around me.
Okay.
And create like a chain.
Okay, if you are creating a chain, you could basically create a chain of vision through the mist. And you can make this chain of vision go all the way to the temple, the church itself. Yeah, that would work. I will allow this.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
So you're kind of walking around with this like beam of vision as you're walking around.
Yeah. Hey, this is pretty cool, guys.
What's cool? I can't see what you're doing. You're just standing there swinging lights around.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't it really cool?
You know what it is? It's like a giant beacon say, come this way to find us.
Yeah, but then we can see them coming.
It's true. It's very true.
The creatures, again, it's only like the very periphery of your vision do you think you see anything moving. You hear your names being whispered one after another. Dark Pit, North, Soren, Dark Pit.
What?
They keep repeating this over and over.
Why do you guys keep saying my name?
About, let's say, 180 degrees around from where you started. Your vision shows the following. The temple itself is a low temple building. There is, however, a steeple on it with a bell. You can see that around the edge of this temple there are gargoyles hanging off the edge, just being statue still. Maybe they're real, maybe they're not, who knows. On the ground, you can see that there are some freshly dug graves, the mounds of dirt next to them, and there are 3 empty graves. There is one grave that has been, however, recently filled in. And as your vision passes over them, as your lines of vision pass over, you can see that a man has appeared in your vision line, standing in front of the closed over, recently filled in grave. He's a deceptively average-looking man. In terms of height and in build, he's about 5'9". He could really be any local farmhand apart from an invisible weight that he seems to be carrying on his shoulders. And as he turns, you see that he's wearing a hood, that he has wind-blown golden brown hair that kind of peeks out from the side. He's got a bit of a beard that seems to be about chin length, perhaps cut off with a dagger. His hair is showing streaks of grey in it.
You okay, bud?
Friend or foe?
He takes slow steps walking towards you.
What are you guys talking about?
The thing.
What thing?
The guy.
There's a man right there.
Do you see the man?
Oh, that's fucking freaky.
Yeah, right.
As he gets closer to you...
Oh, hold on. You stay there.
As he stops a few feet away from the edge of this iron fence, you notice that there's something definitely wrong. That the robe, that the cloak he was wearing is a little too bunched at the neck. And as he lifts his hood, you realize that his arms are bending back the wrong way. And as he pulls back his hood and you see his eyes, heavy, grey, a third socket in the center of his forehead, you realize that his head has been spun 180 degrees. And he just stares and looks at the 3 of you.
I cast Thunderclap.
Okay.
No!
Tell me what it does.
Freaky!
Okay, what does it do?
I slam my hands together and there's a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than me, but I extend it to the people I'm with, up to 4, must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage.
Okay, roll your damage.
4.
Good shot.
As this thunder goes off, you see that his hood is pulled out of his hands. And as he kind of turns his body around, leaving his head exactly where it was, he reaches out one skeletal, pale-looking hand with a small key upon it.
Sorry, I may have overreacted.
It's okay. It was rightfully so. I was gonna do the exact same thing.
He tips his head back and screams. You see 3 bright red lights appear from his face, from his eyes and his eye socket. The key drops to the ground, and he disappears.
Okay, Noth, you go get the key.
Yeah. I'll take a few steps and pick
No,
up the
wait.
key.
I hand him a rope. I tie a rope around his waist first.
I didn't think you untied it.
I hold on to Soren.
Okay. Dark Pit holding onto Vorin holding onto the rope attached to Noth. Noth makes his way over the iron fence
Carefully.
and goes to the place where the key was dropped.
Wait, no, F that. I have mage hand. he's like, he starts the climb. He's like, I'm a sorcerer. Mage hand.
You cast Mage Hand. A spectral version of your own hand appears, goes into the undergrowth, and just sort of like begins to feel around trying to find this key. Closes its hands, pulls itself back to you. The key is old. It's a mixture of inlaid bone and silver. It has the markings of Ilmater on it. For those of you who already knew that Ilmater was a god, not of drinking, you would have recognized the symbol that has been carved into this.
All right, so is it okay if we found his key and not his robes, his cloth?
Probably goes to the church and no, it's not okay. I owe this man a great debt, and I
Yeah. I mean, I owe him a debt, but we're kind of in on it together. So
it's right over there. There's the you have the lights. It's a few more feet. Just a few more feet.
Okay.
All right, we can run it. How about on the count of 3 we run?
Oh, running's bad idea. Yeah. Not okay. 1,
1,
2,
2, 3.
3, go!
He's gone.
Run, Noth!
And he's attached by rope.
Noth jumps over. I'm going to ask the horrible question. Are you guys just going to hold on to the end of the rope and let him like pull himself at 50 feet?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I got it.
Pit, in that case, I need you to make a strength check,
I
please.
hate you guys.
You want me to make a strength check?
Yep, if you're going to comically halt him.
Oh, yeah, baby. That's a 19.
That's a yes.
Yeah, I'm stopped.
That's an absolute yes. Kind of like you've forgotten.
I hate you guys.
You are probably about 10 feet from the entrance to the church itself. As you go running, as you kind of like, I'm going to say have to pull yourself back up onto your feet because this was an epic tug. You are pretty close to those empty graves. And upon each of the gravestones are the names Dark Pit, Noth of the Silent Clan, and Foreign Tree Frightener.
I'm seeing stars still. Please, just get over here. We shouldn't be separated.
That's what somebody who would be taken by a 3-eyed something would say. Just tell us what you see.
The graves have our names on them.
Oh, that's weird.
You already told me that you were running with me and you didn't. I'm less likely to believe you now.
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of funny, though, wasn't it? Like, you're going to laugh about it later.
If I'm in the grave, I won't be laughing.
Oh, that's fun.
I approve.
I pull the rope really hard and see if I can pull them off. 15.
Ah, yeah.
15.
I guess it's opposed.
I'm sorry, man. That's a 20.
Nothing happens at all.
Okay. What do you 3 want to do now? She asked with trepidation.
Come on, it's safe. I wasn't killed yet.
Okay.
Yes. So, you're gonna join your friend Noth in the spooky graveyard?
Do we have to?
I think we have to.
God damn it. I mean, he did run it very fast. It was kind of mean to do. Okay.
Well, nothing's eating him. I think it's relatively safe right now.
Yeah. Still safe over there?
Yes, except for the rope, which is still burning my sides.
Well,
Bitch. Okay, here we go.
I know. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, we go.
Can I see them clearly?
Yes.
Okay.
It really
Can't
was
prank
as
them.
simple as don't go through the portal.
But are we who we really are, Travis, or are we someone else?
You're still attached to the rope.
All right. The three of you are in this graveyard. You catch up to Noth fairly quickly. It'd be 12 seconds if 25 is your rate. Yeah, you see very clearly the three empty graves, each bearing one of your names. You can see that the freshly filled one has the name Soren Arkwright upon it, and there are 3 circles.
You guys know who Soren Arkwright is?
Is it a friend of yours?
No.
Take a religion check, please, folks.
Ooh, nat 20.
Damn.
Yeah, I got an 11, so.
14.
Foreign, who didn't really know who Ulmata was, but perhaps they were lying. Soren Arkwright was one of the very first followers of Ilmata, a man who mysteriously disappeared after setting up the Ilmata church.
I think it's the guy who built the church.
Sweet. Well, it's always good to know who built things.
And to know who we're going to be resting in the
Oh,
afterlife.
yeah. That's going to be really fun. Wait.
Is he the one who built the graves for us?
Well, no, but we're going to be right next to him.
It's like shared plots here.
I don't intend to die.
Yeah,
Good.
it's like, the rich always get buried
It's
with
very
the rich.
romantic if you think about it.
How richly in debt are you guys if you're being buried near me?
Eh.
Oh, I just owe my life to someone. No big deal.
I owe my soul, my life, and about 50 gold.
Oh,
yeah,
God, you guys went hard.
you
You guys
got us
went
beat.
super
Yeah, you got
hard
us
on this.
beat.
I did not. I went.
Probably about
What do you
350.
owe him a pie? Did you borrow a pie? You borrowed some sugar and
I
didn't
mean,
return it.
there's some tensions between some villages, but really,
You should always return the cup of sugar.
yeah.
My goal is to never die, so I don't have to give my soul in.
Yeah, that's going to work out for you. Okay, let's go inside the church.
I walk forward
Bet
through
you,
the church
bet you 5 gold on it.
with the key. I bet you 5 gold that I don't get hurt when my first 2 paces in the church.
I extend that to 3.
Let's bet you 5.
3 taken. Deal.
Okay, here we
First
go.
3 steps, right?
Yep.
All right, let me just move some things. Okay.
When he opens the door, he takes a really quick 3 steps.
Yeah. You do running like the hop, skip, jump thing, long jump.
I pull on the rope.
You use the key to open the door. Key plus door equals open. Inside, the temple is dark. It's dark, but you can see that there are also some candles lit a little further within the church, perhaps off to your left-hand side. It's casting a flickering light. And occasionally you get glimpses of pews, of a statue, of a long running carpet along the centre of dark red, perhaps dark brown. You can't really tell it's dark. It's just a flickering light. You just want to boldly walk 3 steps in?
4, actually. I quietly take like 4 steps and just like crossbow at the ready, looking around.
I require a sneak check.
Oh, no, he's not trying to be that quiet.
Oh, okay.
He's literally just taking 4 steps in, like trying not to be like, kush, 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 kush.
You take 4 steps in. Nothing happens.
Up. You lost 5 gold there, Dixie.
Like his face is like, oh, kush.
I reach into my bag and flick him 5 gold.
I take it.
All right, 5 gold has been earned.
It's all right. I'll get it back when he kills the most monsters.
You're just giving kills over. As you are in here, you can now see slightly better. To the left-hand side, you can see that there is an altar. To the right, there are just more pews that go all the way back. You see there's a big glass window, stained glass window of Ilmata helping a weary traveller. On the altar, it looks, as traditional for Ilmata, more like a rack, more like a torture device. There are cogs and wheels, bindings, ropes, chains. On this drenched in blood, you can see that there are 6 candles. They are blood red, standing in a row. That's all you can see from where you are.
Can the others see in as well?
They can see in and they can see you, but they can't see the altar with the candles on it.
How far away is the altar from me? 30 feet?
I don't know. If you were to lay down like 7 times, that'll probably be how far away it is.
Okay, so it's probably within a 30-foot range.
Sure.
I'll create a minor illusion of tree frightener on the like. I think I see you up there. Tree frightener, is that you? I start walking forward toward it.
Okay.
Can I
Okay, I think he's gone insane.
can I make a
No, you're up
perception
there.
check to see if I recognize that he cast a spell?
Yes. If you actually, to be fair, unless Noth was trying to hide it, you'd be able to tell.
I'll use a sorcery point for subtle spell.
Okay. In that case, yeah, you will need to roll a perception check. What's your spell DC?
Spell DC for minor illusion? Oh, just in general. That would be
I got a 15.
13.
Okay.
15.
Yeah, I rolled a 23 for perception.
Do I get a deception roll?
Go on then. You have to beat one of the... Go on then. Sure. Go for it.
It's not going to happen. I have 0. I think I have a negative in deception. Yeah, I failed.
Yeah, he may be trying to subtly cast this, but what really gives it away is the following. As I roll a D100.
Oh, no. Good thing I'm getting this out of the way now.
Is it?
It's not like 100 and then 100, is it, Travis? Travis, I need you to roll. Oh, man. I have to type the spell in.
20-sided dice.
Yeah, roll a 20-sided dice for a start.
Natural 10. Still have not beat a good number. I've not beat a 15.
Telling you. Online dice, not the way to do
Wisdom, please. Wisdom saving throw.
Well, the magical roll of a 10 plus my not so wisdomatic saving throw is a 13.
What you 3 see, or correction, what's Dark Pit and Vorin see as North tries to make his way towards the altar is as he's walking forward, his arms kind of like bend downwards and his entire height drops to about maybe 3 feet. And you realize that he's no longer a drow, he's a sheep. You've
Wait,
just cast polymorph
Noth
on
or
yourself.
Dark Pit?
Noth.
Oh, okay. I was confused.
You have just cast polymorph on yourself and you've turned into a sheep.
Hey, he didn't.
Wait. I thought you were the druid.
I thought I was too. He didn't say that he could turn into different animals. Hey, moth.
Well,
Well, I can't turn him back, so we got a sheep now.
Great. If it gets chilly, we can shear him and make something.
All right. I start pulling on the rope to bring the sheep back out.
Oh, yeah, we got a rope
Yeah.
on this. That's good, because they're hard to catch, let me tell you.
I'll pull in resistance to try and pull him into the room.
Sheep are pretty strong.
Nat 19.
Sheep are pretty strong. Watch out there, Dark Pit. You gotta go. Whoa,
That's
rodeo.
13, so you beat me. You beat me for once.
You beat him
Fucking
as a
sheep.
sheep. Okay, you get pulled
Sheeple.
into the church, pulled into the temple.
I run all the way to the altar as a sheep. Just dragging him.
Dragging Dark Pit with you.
I released the rope once I realized that I'm not
in
winning.
control of the situation.
Yeah.
Welcome to my world. Yes, you see a sheep make their way up to the altar. There is no version of foreign tree frightener on there because you're a sheep, I'm afraid. Yeah, and you see 6 candles arranged on the altar of Ilmater, which is a rack. And there are 6 blood red candles on it.
Are there any bloody robes on it?
I don't see any. Do I see any?
No, you do not know.
No. Okay. No bloody robes. There's just a sheep. So watch
Don't
out.
let the sheep eat anything.
Sheep. Sheep. Come here.
Sheep approaches.
All right. Sheep, you stay here. Okay, I'm going to take the sheep up with me to the altar.
Sheep, stay here. Wait, come with me.
Yeah, wait. I didn't think this through. We might need a sacrifice at the altar here. So sheep, you come.
Soren, are you
Sheep
still...
pulls the
Well,
rope
don't
again.
tell him you need a sacrifice. He's not gonna.
Sheep
come
don't
with you.
understand what they're saying.
Vorin, are you still outside having this yelled conversation, or are you moving in?
No, I'm walking up to the
Okay.
altar.
As the two of you plus sheep walk up to the altar, you see that the candles have letters carved into them. And you see that in front of each of these candles is a circle. Looking at it, you could probably very easily tell that you need to move these candles from where they are into these circles. The letters carved into each candle, one of them has the letter A, two of them have the letter E, one of them has the letter L, one of them has the letter S, and one of them has the letter P.
Sorry, just to recap, AEELSP.
Yes.
Are you good at puzzles?
Yeah, it spells a spell.
No. Well, I think
Or maybe
spell
Spella?
has two.
At
I
this
mean,
point,
it could. There could be
turns back into a drow.
Spleen with an A.
Splea. Yeah, it could also be asleep. Oh, you beat me to it, sheep.
Meh.
Oh, that makes sense,
Yeah.
actually.
Sorry,
But
I
isn't
had wool in my
Yeah.
throat.
All right, it's all right, Noth. You guessed it. You move them.
Could be please.
Yeah, try asleep first.
You try sleep.
No,
I
you
think.
guessed
No,
it.
I think a sleep's gonna put us all to sleep. Let's do. what
Okay,
about
try please first then.
Tell you what.
Wait, do we know anything about this god?
Yes, I will bet you 5 gold that it's please. You get your 5 if it's a sleep.
Okay, you try please then.
What is with the betting?
I'll do please. 5 gold.
5 gold.
Well, we give you 5 gold if you don't
Look,
die.
I already gave you 5 gold. I'll give you 5 more. Don't worry, I got a big sack full of gold here that is unaccounted for on my character sheet.
It's okay.
He puts please together.
I will say this. Are you 100% sure please is what you want to enter at this stage?
You know what? I'm going to do a knowledge or perception roll to see if there's any other indications of
Look,
what
I
could
noticed
be.
your hesitation. Please is a very nice word. I think you should just do it.
rolled a
I show him the 5 gold.
He does it. He succumbs to peer pressure.
please.
Whatever went wrong with being polite? Come on.
All right, with please being the magic word, the tomb clicks. Sorry, the rack clicks and begins to shift backwards. And you are looking down into a staircase. You did not activate the trap.
Yeah, see? There you go. Look at that.
Hand goes out.
Hand him the 5 gold.
5 more gold on the character sheet.
Ilmater is actually a really nice god, maybe. You know,
Yeah.
just has torture devices, but he's very polite.
Please get into the torture device.
And I'm showing my Jersey roots.
Apparently.
I won't even insult you by trying to do the same. I cannot do that accent, as Casey found out. Yeah, so what you find after this torture rack altar has moved out of the way is that there is a very steep staircase going down into the darkness.
I'll lead us. Actually, I don't have light, so
I cast light
I cast
on him.
dancing lights down the stairs.
I'll begin walking.
I'm going to say you were kind enough to
Now you're a giant walking
not
light.
turn them into fog lights anymore. Or do you want to keep them at bright fog light level?
Is it still misty in here?
No.
Oh, then no, just the regular.
Okay. All right. With light.
Well, the lower glare.
That's right.
The
Yeah.
low glare version. Yeah.
It's better for
Glare
the eyes.
kills.
It's got that blue light spectrum in it.
Yeah.
As you guys go down this staircase, you find yourself at the bottom of it. and you see a long corridor, much like you would see in like a noble house. The floor is very well cared for. There's a running carpet. The walls have been painted. There are paintings on the wall too. But you can't see the end of this corridor. It's just long and extends very far.
What you see down there?
I look at the paintings. Give me a sec. And he starts to try and figure out what the paintings are. With a 9 natural. I don't know if I'm doing history or religion. Or just perception.
Let's say history.
14.
Okay. As you walk along this corridor and you take a look at the first painting, it depicts a human man, much like the one you saw, but without 3 eye sockets, with his head the correct orientation. He is hovering in a portal, like a heat haze, and on the other side it's darkness with green lights and metal-looking objects. Above him there is a skeletal figure holding what looks like to be a bard's guitar. Everything around him is in darkness except a single pool of light. You look at this and it twinges a memory. It has maybe something to do with that Soren guy, that first Ilmater, but then whatever it was that you were searching for in your memory, it's just not there. You can't quite grasp it.
There's some sort of paintings of the guy we met. There's an instrument and a few other things that are curious. There's paintings and a long hallway. It's not scary. There's nothing down here.
As you
Come on.
turn back to look at them to say this, you realize the corridor just goes that way too. The stairs have disappeared.
What's the rope attached to?
It's attached to one of these guys. Unless they let go of it.
The part around me. Where's the rope leading? Like from my back?
It's not. It would be attached to one of those, but you can't see it. You feel its pull.
So there's a rope.
But you can't see it.
Okay, I can feel a rope,
Yes.
but I can't see it. Okay. Guys?
Can we hear him?
No.
I try pulling the invisible rope.
You feel a tug.
Here we go again.
Okay.
Oh, get ready. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. He's about to pull
both of us
in.
pull him back up.
Okay, don't let him pull us in. He's going to panic.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Pull.
21.
I wasn't pulling. I was just like
Tugging.
tugging.
Yeah, no,
like-
that's the
like-
They're pulling
universal
you out.
signal for get me out.
I rolled a 6 or a 5.
Okay. Between the two of you, you managed to pull Noth back up. Noth, as realizing that, kind of looking this as you pulled back up the staircase a few steps, you can see the corridor ahead of you again. And you're on the staircase now, in whatever heap you may wish to be. But yeah, you can see the rope again. You can see down the corridor.
Noth, are you okay?
My butts. You pulled me into the stairs.
Well,
again.
you gave us the signal for get me
No,
out
the
of here.
signal. Okay, what is the official signal for get me out of here for you?
Pull on the rope.
Tugging on the rope.
I might have been at the end of the rope. Did you think about that?
What's that?
I might have just been at the end of the rope.
Well, yeah, you
Well, no,
hit
it was
the
a
end.
tug.
I couldn't see or hear you. You weren't like, hey, I'm good, so I pulled you back.
Okay, well, let's discuss this. There's a painting down there of the Soren guy in
Creepy.
some dark. Yeah, very creepy. There's
Yeah.
a skeleton above him playing a lute.
Guitar.
A skeleton playing a lute. That's cool. Yeah.
There's
creepy.
lights. It's a lot of lights. They're green. They're different colors.
Oh, yeah, I can do that too.
But I couldn't figure out the meaning except that he was in them. And it's the hallway down there, though. And when you look one direction, it extends indefinitely. And the other direction, it extends. When you turn around, there's no stairs. It's just indefinite.
Well, that's why I pulled
hallway.
you back up the stairs, because we could see the stairs.
Well, I was trying to reach the end of the hallway.
Oh, well, I only
Yeah,
got...
well, what if you can't come back? It goes forever.
You think it's a loop.
Could be a loop. Could be a looper.
I don't think that's such a
if
thing.
you can't
That's not a
see
thing.
the stairs, how are you ever going to find the stairs to get out?
That's true. All right, how do you want to
That's
go about
good you
this?
got
There's
the
a hallway
brains
down
here.
there that we have to get past.
God.
Maybe the paintings are the answer.
All right. Can you jump into the paintings?
If I tug 3 times, pull me back.
Okay, 3 times.
Right.
Oh, my
3 times pull
darling.
back. Wait. We can give you 100 feet. I'll tie my rope. Look, we'll tie our 2
There we
ropes
go. Now we
together.
got 100 feet.
I don't trust that knot. Try it again.
All right, I'll try that knot again. Here we go. Okay, how about
It's
that?
a better. That's your form is. I help him.
Okay.
All right, that's a good knot. This is a good dwarven knot. All right.
Oh my God.
Then
I didn't know he was so stuck up about knots.
step down,
Okay.
double Windsor.
Oh boy. Rinse and repeat of the same. You go down into the corridor, and as you look back, the staircase has disappeared.
But I've got
Did
more
he say
rope.
1
You have
time
a
or
work-
6 times?
3
3
times.
3 times. Okay.
3 times. 3 tugs. We pull him out.
Okay.
Okay.
Do the paintings extend all the way down the hallway?
Yeah, there's loads of them. Is this just the first one that you came to?
No tugs and screaming. I think we just leave him, right?
Yeah, no, totally. We said 3 tugs. Yeah.
Right.
I'm looking at the paintings as I go further. Are there more that are like of interest?
There are more. You pass a couple that look like they've been drawn by children, just like the kind of like white parchmenty thing with like, stick figures drawn. You get a little bit further along and you see what looks like a very beautiful painting of a bathroom. And it has a mirror in this kind of bathroomy area. And the mirror kind of really quickly draws your eye because the paint itself seems almost reflective also.
I touch it.
As you touch it, your hand passes through the painting.
I pull it back.
You can't.
I guess I really have to use the bathroom. I tug the rope 3 times.
Wait. Is that a tug? Do you see a tug? I see a
I
tug.
counted 2. I counted 2. Was there a third?
I think that first one might have been a third. It was a
Okay,
little
okay,
panicky.
okay.
Between-
Pull,
It was a little fast.
After the second pull, after the second tug, Noth feels a cold hand grabbing his on the other side of the painting. So if you're going to pull him up, you're going to be opposing strength checks with Noth as the center.
Okay, here we go. I think it's 3. We doing
Let's
this?
do this,
We doing this?
baby.
Oh, I rolled good for once. That's a 16.
I got a 19
What's your strength modifier?
plus 2.
Sorry. Noth, you are pulled through the painting. As you do, the rope goes slack. And you guys pull hard, and then the rope just goes slack and you go flying backwards.
Ugh.
Noth, I will deal with you when I finish with these 2.
Keep on. What's on the end of the rope? Come on, pull it up.
The
Pull it up.
rope is almost as if someone
Oh.
has, with an exceptionally sharp knife, just cut through it.
Why did he cut the rope? That doesn't seem like very good. Like he pulled 3 times. He shouldn't have cut the rope.
I know. Why would you cut
All
the
right,
rope?
well. And then there were 2. Should we go down and get him? Nah, that seems dangerous.
Seems
Yeah,
wicked
just
dangerous.
disappear.
Yeah. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors for who goes next.
Well, let's tie each other together with the ropes.
Oh, we got to tie each other to ourselves?
I'll tie a rope around me. You'll tie the other end around you. We'll just do the short rope, 25 foot here.
Okay, so then we're going down together?
Yeah. Well, it's not like I can pull anyone up.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. We tie ourselves together. 25-foot rope.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be touching your calf while we go. It's not.
No, I get it.
You know,
I get it.
bursting
I'm
away.
just- I'm just gonna hold on to your- Hair.
hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Okay, let's just go slowly.
This is so awkward. It's amazing. Okay. You 2 make your way down the staircase. And you find yourself in a very nice corridor. There's carpet running on the ground. There's paintings on the wall. And as you look back, the staircase has disappeared. There is no sign of Noth.
Moth,
Moth.
moth,
Sheep.
moth. Bah.
That is not the response you got.
All right, do you want to try going through the painting like you said?
This one here? I don't know. Did okay,
Sure, why not?
I run at the painting.
Okay, so the painting nearest to you is the one that he described, the one with Soren in the portal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just run
at
at
the
it.
painting.
Yep.
You pass straight through.
Shit.
As you do,
What's going? Whoa!
the rope breaks as you go through, so it's like a clean cut.
Uh-oh.
Son of a! All right, jump in after.
Okay, excellent. You jump in afterwards. What the three of you feel is a strange tugging on the back of your navels and a strange, pressure building in your eyes. It just, for that moment, it presses so hard that you can't see. You're just seeing dots and lines and brightness. And as that pressure fades off, as the pull on the back of your navel begins to calm down, you find yourselves in a room. I'm going to do Noth first because Noth went into a different room.
I'm in the bathroom.
Noth, you are in the bathroom. You're in exactly the bathroom that you saw. There is a bathtub and it's made of cast iron. This bathtub is empty. There is a mirror on the wall. The ground is covered in black and white tiles as really big squares, and there's a single door as an exit.
So this tub,
Yes.
is it about dwarf size?
It's big enough for a very large human. It's one of those that you could sit in it and the water would go all the way up to your chest, man. It's a good bath.
So if I put my gold in the tub, it wouldn't really do much because it's not enough gold. All right. Yeah, I guess it's not a good time for a bath. Probably not.
It's never a good time for a bloodbath.
I'll try the door after looking at the mirror. I'll look at the mirror real quick, just passingly.
As you passingly look at the mirror, can you please take a wisdom saving throw?
With a wisdom saving throw of +3, critical failure.
Okay. You are completely held in place as you stare and look at this mirror. What you see is the portal that you saw in the painting. You see a man in it. You see him. You hear him screaming in agony. You see the bandages that are wrapped all over him stain with blood and then clear again, stain with blood and clear again. You see the skeletal figure above them holding the lute. They're playing something and you can't quite hear what that is, but every strum of the note is making this person scream and twitch in agony. You will take 11 psychic damage. And that's where I'm going to leave you.
Half health.
Now, Dark Pit and Soren. You two find yourself in a small square room. It's big enough for 3 or 4 people, let's say. It's not particularly big. There is a door in front of you, and there is a door behind you. And to your left, there is a very old grandfather clock. But it's missing both of its hands. What do you want to do?
Well, thank you for following me. I wonder which door Noth went through.
Door or painting?
Well, no, door, because there's doors in this room, and we followed through the painting that he described, and now we're here.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, you're right. That makes sense. It's not like you'd be stupid and just go through some other random painting.
No, why would he do that?
Right. Yeah. Well, no, he likes time. He might have messed with this clock.
Oh, he
Remember,
could have taken... That's a signal. He took the hands with him so that we knew we had to find him so that...
There we go.
Yeah, we're piecing this together now,
Yeah, baby. Oh, hi,
All
low
right.
five. Low five. Low five. You gotta do low.
Sorry.
There we go.
With
There we go.
the application of a low 5 / high 5, you both get inspiration.
Oh, yeah, baby.
You're welcome.
Okay. So now he could have pointed the hands towards where we're supposed to go.
But he took the hands. There's no hands.
So maybe we're not supposed to go through either door. We're supposed to go through the clock. Let's go through the clock.
What do you mean go through the clock?
Well, he's clearly trying to send us a signal. Could have pointed at the door. He took them, meaning go here. This is the odd thing, right? I'll bet you we could open the clock, go right through it. Like, hey, we walked through a painting. Why can't we walk through a clock?
Can we open the clock?
Yes, you can open the front of the clock. So the pendulum area you can open, and you can open the clock face. There's a glass protecting the clock face.
I open the clock face and I look at it.
It's a clock face without any hands on it.
I close the clock face. All right, well, that's not good. And then You open the pendulum door. I only do one. Okay.
I could do that.
You know,
I can
I'm
reach
just
this
trying
one.
to encourage you.
There's not a lot of doors I can
That's
open,
why I
you know.
thought you'd be the perfect person for this job.
I appreciate it. All right, open the pendulum.
You open it. There is a pendulum that's swinging in time. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. I
right,
got nothing
so-
else now. That was all I had.
It is swinging in time?
Yeah. It's swinging like.
Wait. It's swinging. It's moving. What happens? Should we stop it? Should we stop all time?
Sure, yeah.
That-
Let's see how that happens.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Why
That doesn't
not?
sound like a good idea.
It's
Because we're walking through a painting. Like, maybe it's got, like, you know, this is like what we do has, like, meaning. Like, you know, like.
messes with the fabric of realities, all space and time. I get it. Okay. I've got probably a little trinket on me or something, little stone, whatever. I've got one. I'm going to throw it into the pendulum clock and see if it disappears.
It doesn't. It kind of like hits the pendulum, which doesn't stop. It hits the back of the case and drops to the bottom.
All right. Well, we can't walk through this. I usher it closed and leave the trinket inside.
Wait, you're going to leave your trinket?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I'm not reaching in after it. You know, sometimes trinkets.
Get a mind of their own. Yeah, I know.
Sometimes-
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I say we go forward. Let's go through the door that was in front of us, but now is to our left when we turn around.
That makes sense.
I don't know if that makes sense.
We're going
Lead
through
the-
that door.
lead
Come
the
on,
way.
this way.
If you landed, and there's a door in front and the door behind, and you turn left,
Just
I don't know.
And
We're
you
going through the
turn
one that was
left.
to the left. Stay with us.
then straight forward to be behind you.
All right. I can't reach it. Can you open this door?
I lift you up.
All right. I turn the door handle. That you clearly know which one because we're in a
I
space.
really need to know whether it's the front or the door that you saw as you
You're gonna
came
have to
in.
roll a die now. We picked the one. We went to
Okay,
the left.
odds. It's gonna be the front. Evens. It's evens. So we're going through the door behind because we got spun around.
Okay.
Yeah, the one on the left. That's what I said 3 times.
Oh my god. You open the door behind, and it's a void. You hear the whistling
Closing
voice
the door.
in front of
Closing the door to the void. Closing the door. Quick, closing the door.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Woo. Okay. Whew, I don't know about you, but staring into the void of nothingness really made me think about my life, and it wasn't good.
Okay, so that wasn't the right door. Should we try the other door?
I made a lot of really stupid decisions, you know?
Ethereal.
Okay. You try the other door.
Why don't you open this
I'm already
one?
holding you.
What
It's
you
fine.
see,
Oh, shit.
working together, you open the door. What you see is a short corridor that goes forward and turns to the left. Straight in front of you, at the end of the corridor that branches left, you see that there is a little table, and on top of this table, there is a vase.
What do you see?
It's a really nice corridor. I need you to know it's super nice. Like someone's gone through the effort of wallpapering these walls. There's a skirting board and everything. Like it's nice.
This is nice.
Thank you.
It's a really nice. What do you mean? How can you not see? I'm not that tall. You can see right over me.
Well, yeah, but I'm holding you up. You're
Well, put me down.
Oh.
Put me down.
Oh, okay.
He lifted him up so that he could push the handle down. So he could push
With my feet. So I can open the door with my feet. That's how I prefer to open my doors, actually.
You never know what kind of germs are on
appreciate the
handles. You've got to do them with your feet.
Yeah, it's like nasty.
Sean, they're never going to invite us back.
We're really good at horror games, Russ. I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah. Okay. So we didn't like the void. Should we go down the nice hallway?
Wait, there's a
wait.
vase. Like, you know, does it have a sign that says "Drink me"?
Does it?
You will find out if you get closer to it.
Wait, before we go into this really nice hallway. Okay, so this is the nice hallway.
Okay.
That is the awful void. Now, maybe
Yeah,
they switched it on us.
no,
This is the nice void and
Yeah.
the awful hallway.
right. No, that makes no sense. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Yeah.
Okay, let's
Okay.
go.
Okay, you know what though? There's a thing. The ropes aren't working, right? Because like they get cut. We separated. So
Hold on.
You either got to carry me or we got to hold hands. We got to stay in touch and contact.
Let me see what I got in my I got a tinder box.
Oh, no, put me in the backpack. Here, look. Oh, no, put the backpack down here. I'm going to climb in. Hold on, I'm getting in. Here
All
we
right.
go. Okay, now put it back on.
Okay.
Put it back on. Careful. Don't.
I put it on my front, kind of
Okay.
like a baby Bjorn.
All right. There we
Yeah.
go.
So
All right.
And he's looking
Is
out.
that the thing?
yeah, he's
Yep.
looking out. So
Okay,
yeah, feet
um,
sticking out. He's looking out towards the hallway.
This
All right,
this
now
is
let's
the
go.
point where I'm super glad I don't have to. Why I don't really care about things like carry weights. So yeah, this is going to be totally fine. You guys make your way forward along this corridor. When you hit to the end of the corridor and you can see it turns off to the left, you see there is a door on the left-hand side of the wall. Opposite that door, there is a very large glass window, and it appears to be raining outside, and it's so dark outside you can't really see what's beyond it. When you get to the vase, it's just an ornate cream-coloured vase with gold runes all over it. There's nothing suspicious about this at all. At the very end of the corridor,
What do the runes say?
can you read runes?
Sure.
Oh, that's a deception check that's gonna fail.
What language are the runes written in?
You would need to roll an Arcana check.
Okay. That's cool. Because I can speak Minotaur if they're in Minotaurian.
That was a good choice.
They are not.
Arcana, that's 16.
That was a really good language choice. That comes up all the time. A lot of people don't think that far ahead. Because it's like you're always thinking about mazes, Russ. Why would that be?
I also speak Halfling, so I say, yeah, it's the best thing I could do in the world in Halfling.
Written on the vase is I will be full at 11 p.m.
Sorry, say that one more time.
I will be full at 11 p.m.
What time is it?
We don't know because the hands weren't on the clock.
Right. Okay,
We're
well,
also
is it
inside a fucking painting.
Is it full now?
No, it's empty.
Okay, well, it's not
There's nothing
11
in it.
p.m.
Okay, so do we want to go back to the door or do we want to go around the corner?
I think we should probably go around the corner. I don't think the void was a very good idea.
No, we just passed the door with a window where it was
Yeah,
raining.
so
Were you just staring at the vase the whole time you were walking?
I was looking to see if it said drink me.
Oh my God. All right, I'm going to be watching periphery for like people attacking and you just walked straight ahead like you always do,
Yeah.
okay? All right, good to know.
all right. So yeah, as you look down at like the end of this new corridor, there is a door to your left, there is a window to your right, and straight ahead you can see the corridor turns left.
Okay, do we want the door?
The door, I don't know.
Well, you're the one in front.
Well, it's raining. I don't want to go in the rain. Let's go around the
No.
corridor.
Okay, let's go around the corner.
Okay, you walk forward. As you get to the end of the corridor and turn, you can see that this corridor is empty. There's nothing here. And at the very end, there is a single door. North. Back in the bathroom. You become very peripherally aware that there's the sound of two people arguing, bickering, one might say, about what to do next. And you hear footsteps walking away. You've now come back to your senses. It's been well over a couple of minutes.
I open the door.
You two hear a door opening behind you as you hit the end of this corridor.
Behind you! Behind you! We got to do behind. Turn the ship! Turn the ship!
I turn around and begin running towards the door.
Oh, it's you!
Oh,
What?
where did you go?
I went into the bathroom painting. It looked nice, and I kind of had to go.
I didn't see a bathroom painting. We went in the one that you described. Why wouldn't you go in the one you described?
Because I didn't have to go to the pain room. I had to go to the bathroom.
And what happened to your accent?
It's
Been smote out of him.
changes.
And why is there blood trickling down your nose?
That's a different story. There's a mirror. Don't look at the mirror.
Okay, don't worry. I don't like mirrors.
Okay.
Now, speaking of which, Pitt, when I shout to turn around and look behind us, the protocol maybe should be let's just turn around, not turn around and run blindly in the direction of something. just clarifying a little.
I like the look.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
all
Well,
right.
have you used the bathroom? Are you good to go now?
I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. I've gone.
Well, we know what's in that room now.
All right. Do you need to use the bathroom, Vorn?
No,
You
don't-
kind of can't. I kind of clocked it.
Oh, okay. Well, there's the vase if you need to use the vase.
It is
no,
empty.
that'll be full at midnight.
Right. Full at 11. Dinner at 8.
What? Wait, there's a vase that'll be full at 11?
That's what the runes say.
Look, stop spinning. You're making me dizzy. Pick a direction you're gonna face.
Have you guys found anything else?
There was a
The void. We found the endless void that makes you question all of your life choices.
it was terrible. And then there was a rainy window.
The rainy window is very obvious opposite where you are.
Oh, it's right here. You can see it. It's right
If you
here.
think about that bit from Resident Evil where the dogs jump through the window, it's that kind of a window.
Okay.
Okay, let's move away from the window. That traumatized me.
Okay, we're moving away from the. So this is the vase, and now I'm just like Vanna Whiting it down the hall for Noth. Like, this is the vase. Runes say full at 11. You got it? Did you?
And there's a
did
room
you,
with,
Did you take
an abyss door.
Did you take the watch hands? The clock hands? Did you take the clock hands?
No.
Oh.
No.
Hmm.
I feel like we were giving him too much credit.
Wait, you saw a clock?
Oh yeah, we saw a clock,
It needs to say 7.
but it has no hands.
We have hands. I lift up my hand.
You do have hands. We can go back towards that and
Okay.
use your hands.
All right, let's turn it around. Turn it around. Let's go back to the void room.
As you back up and eventually turn around, heading towards the room with the clock in it, the door is gone.
Well, son of a.
You guys are making things up. I know you like to joke.
Well, we do like to joke, but there was a clock. I lost a trinket in it because I was afraid the pendulum might cut off my hand.
Why were you drinking?
I said trinket. Trinket.
Oh, I thought you said you were drinking.
No,
in it.
I lost a trinket.
lost
It's a
drink.
small.
God.
It's generally a small, invaluable item that has some kind of sentimental value
You know,
that makes it.
Is that whiskey I smell in your breath? Or is that him?
Nope. No. no.
You had been drinking.
Well, yeah, I handed him a bottle, like right in front
Where
of
are
you.
you three headed to? What are you planning on doing now?
We don't know. We don't know where we are. There's no door.
We'll go to the final.
Back to the other door.
Okay.
Yeah.
You make your way around the kind of like U shape, and you see the door ahead of you. It is closed. Who is going to be brave / dumb enough to open it?
Well, Noth has hands.
True, for now.
So, who opened the door for you when the two of you were like this?
Vorn.
I use my feet.
Yeah, I'm not feeling so good. I sniffed the blood off my mustache.
I have very dexterous feet if you're into that kind of thing.
Why don't you open the door with your feet?
All
Okay.
right.
All right.
No, lift me up a little high. Nope, bend
Yeah.
backwards. You got to bend backwards a little.
just
okay.
like this.
There. Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
got
good.
it.
The door opens. What you see before you is a small squarish room that could take maybe 3, maybe 4 people. Ahead of you, there is a door, and on the left-hand side, there is a grandfather clock missing hands.
There's the clock.
This is the room.
Told you. We just turned around. We just didn't roll odds or evens to figure out if we were going the right way.
I need to know.
Okay.
Maybe I should stop
I need
drinking.
to know. Are all 3 of you in this room now?
No, we're standing.
I step into the room.
Okay. I follow behind.
Okay. Being that makes all 3 of you in the room now, the door behind you slams shut,
God damn
and the
it.
one in front of you clicks as if a lock is unlocked.
The void is through
Your
that door.
trinket is still in the clock.
Hey, there's my trinket.
Oh, don't leave it. Don't take
Yeah,
it.
no.
All right, here's the clock
What's
with
the
no
trinket?
hands for it. Moth.
It's a moth.
It's a little ceramic moth.
Yeah.
We were missing you.
I'm just gonna look at the clock. So
Uh-huh.
where the hands should be,
Uh-huh.
can I try and figure out what the current time would have been, though the hands have fallen off?
I think you would have to remove the clock face to figure out what time it would be.
I already did that.
Well,
No, you just opened the glass.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh boy.
no, I have Mason's tools. I'm not that smart.
Yeah, you'd need more like a jeweler's toolkit, really, because you'd have to go into the machinations.
I got a piece of chalk. Here, I hand a piece of chalk to Moth. You can draw in 7 o'clock.
I draw in 7 o'clock.
You open the clock face, you put the chalk onto the face, and you draw onto the 7 position. Nothing happens.
No, you got to put the long one
Yeah.
too, right? What's that called? What's the long one
The
called?
long
It goes
one.
up, straight up.
Minute.
The long one.
Minute hand.
Yeah, the minute.
You remember to drawing the minute hand, and absolutely nothing happens.
All right, let's try the door. I try the far door.
Okay. As you put your hands on the handle and you open it a little, the clock next to you strikes 10.
Okay, well, we're 1 hour away from the vase being filled.
Yeah, I know what's going to be filled with.
Booze?
What?
Our blood.
Oh. That sounds ominous.
As
I was
you
thinking maybe just
Open the
water.
door. What you see is a corridor that has vastly changed. The layout is the same. It's the same length. You can see at the very end there's a small table with a vase on it. But there's no light here anymore. As you look up, you can see the wallpaper has begun to peel away. You can smell damp in the air. You can see the carpet that was on the floor has now become threadbare and moth-eaten.
This room is not as nice.
This is definitely not as nice a job. Some of the floorboards, as you put a gentle weight upon it, creaks, whereas before it never did that.
Okay, so we have 3 rooms. We have this room with with the clock in it. We got the bathroom that we don't want to go into because we're scared of a mirror or something. And we have a corridor with a window that was designed to allow rabid dogs to jump through it at us.
That sounds dangerous. I cast dancing lights.
Perfect. You can now see all this damp, cold, horrible
Perfect.
damage much better than you could before.
Excellent.
It may be utter coincidence, or it may be my horrible way of phrasing this world. As you pull these dancing lights, there is a crack of thunder and a flash of lightning, which you would know, judging by the sound and where the flash of light comes from where that window was. If this is the same corridor. It is.
I'll look out the window.
Well, you got to go down the corridor to do
Yes.
that.
I'll do that to do that.
Okay. As you walk down the corridor and look out the window, you see a graveyard. Exactly as you saw it above, with 3 empty graves ready to be filled. You see that one is filled, and you can see a man looking very similar to that of Soren, putting dirt in the 4th, his one. As he looks at you, turns his head slowly, his body still digging in the dirt. He said, slowly panning around to look at you.
I'll slowly duck toward the sill. My nose just barely visible over it.
What do you see?
He points with one arm. He lets go of the shovel. His joint twists and bends and his arm goes full circle, so it's pointing directly at the bathroom behind you. And you hear a click. Then there's another flash of lightning, and Soren, the graveyard, and the rain are gone.
I suddenly have to use the bathroom again.
Wait, what? Wait, what are you doing? What? Where? What?
I open the bathroom door and just like, we need to get in here now. Everybody.
You told us no.
What? Oh, don't wait! Don't go through a doorway without us. This doesn't work well.
Okay, then you lead.
Oh, no, we're not going to lead.
Well, then follow me.
Okay.
We're just gonna hold hands. Let's hold hands.
Okay,
as we
you
go to
hold
the
his
bathroom.
hand. I got the door.
All right.
So
We're all washing our hands after this.
enhanced body system. You guys hold hands, and you enter the bathroom. The tiles on the floor are cracked and broken. The mirror has suffered damage also. It is also cracked, so there are many, many reflections of you in this glass now. You can see that it's begun to... that there are signs of black mold in the corners on the bath. And as you step more into this room, a stench hits you like that of wet cardboard. A kind of tangy metallic smell tastes to the air.
What
As you
did you
look at the
eat
bathtub.
today?
As you look at the bathtub, you realise it's about 3/4 filled with a very dark, thick fluid.
You know how to use a bathroom, right?
Damn, what did you do in here, son?
That wasn't me.
So it wasn't you.
Okay.
Huh.
All right, so there's a mirror. Is there a painting too?
Nope.
Anybody got a stick? Stab into. Let's make sure there's nobody in that liquid.
Yeah. Why did we need to come in here again?
Soren pointed out the window into here and the door unlocked.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
He's trying to help us. He gave us a key.
Son of a bee. Okay. I'm going to... Okay, so we want to stab down into this water and just see if, like...
We'll just tap lightly with a stick or something. Like, I want to make what, if there's like someone holding their breath under there waiting to surprise us, like...
I'll use the silver dagger I got.
Okay.
Cool.
Just to kind of poke in
You poke it in,
gently.
and as you do, you kind of feel like lumps of something moving out of the way. Kind of like, you're putting your knife into some thick fluid, but it has like chunks in it. A bit like a trifle.
Not sure what a trifle is. There's something in there. One of you should sift it out.
What? What do you mean?
There's things.
Yeah, I'm not touching that.
Well,
Really?
Nope.
what do I...
We'll just... Someone reach down and unplug it. Like, pull the plug
All right,
in the tub.
I lean Voren over the tub.
Well, no, not me, because I...
Are you putting Burn in the tub?
No, I'm just like leaning him over. I'm not putting him in.
I don't want to breathe it!
It smells real gross. It smells very putrid this close.
Just hold your breath.
Yep.
Son of a... I'm reaching my hand down to see if I can unclog it. Ah!
I need you to take a Constitution saving throw, please.
14 plus 3, 17.
17. You are not poisoned, but you do take 11 points of poison damage. You put your hand at the bottom and you can feel a kind of... It's like putting your arm in a kind of lukewarm trifle, that kind of like custard jelly feeling, occasionally like feeling some of the chunks and whatnot, the pineapple and whatever else you put in a trifle. I don't know, I don't eat trifle. It's really gross. It's very horrible. And as
I'm just trying to pull the plug.
As you try and pull the plug out and reach in there, your hands feel something long and metallic.
Okay, I grab it and I start kicking him.
I pull him back.
You pull him up and out.
After 3 kicks.
It is the pre-established signal. As you pull him out, he has the long hand for a grandfather clock.
What the that burns!
So did you unplug it? Did you get? Oh, you got something in your hand there.
I don't want to take it.
Noth will take it.
Okay. Noth has the minute hand.
That's it. I'm not going in that tub again.
We need one more hand.
Did you feel another hand in there?
I don't know. No, don't. No.
Is there any other place that a hand could be?
Why is everyone looking at me?
I'll perception to look around the room for a second hand. Perhaps
It would be an investigation.
18 plus investigation. It's pretty good.
You are 100% sure there is not another hand in the bathroom in its current state. The mirror is broken, yes, but looking through, pulling some of the pieces down, there's nothing there. You don't get the horrible stuck feeling either. The bathtub, if you really want to put your arm back in there, you will suffer the same fate, but you're fairly certain there's nothing else in there. There's nothing under cracked tiles, nothing in the mold.
Okay, guys, we have to move pretty quickly. Come on. Back to the room with the clock.
Okay, we follow.
I set the small
Wait,
hand.
check the vase.
It's not 11 o'clock yet.
Check it anyway. Just like looking at it.
There's nothing in the vase. The runes on it are exactly the same. It still says the same thing to you. It's still
Sue
empty.
says I'll be full at 11.
All right. We'll go back to the room with the clock, and I'll put the big hand, or the little hands. The big hand.
The big hand.
On the o'clock symbol.
Yes. As you walk in there, the door closes behind you. You hear the click of the door in front of you. You put the minute hand on in the correct position that you believe it to be. And you seem to have put the minute hand on the clock. You close the glass behind it. The trinket is still there, by the way, if you really want to get it.
I swipe it.
You put your hand into the pendulum as it's swinging, and you grab...
Oh, no, never mind. That's stupid. I don't want to stop the clock.
Okay. All right, what do you guys want to do now?
I guess it's time we go check the door again.
As you go to open the door, the clock chimes 11. And as you push open the door, pull it open, the corridor has changed once again. There are floorboards that are missing now. The carpet is nowhere to be seen. The wallpaper has all come down, as has much of the plaster, and you're seeing those wooden boards. Some of them are broken. And you see there's a faint red light everywhere you look. You also think you see something moving in those walls. Something moving in the ground where the floorboards are missing. Ahead of you, there is a table with a vase on it. What do you want to do?
I got this.
I cast dancing lights as he says, I got this.
Okay. Your shimmering lights appear.
I will use my amazing spell, Mage Hand,
Okay.
and try and just move the vase a little bit closer.
What's the weight limit on Mage Hand?
5 pounds.
I don't know how big 5 pounds is, sure. Yes, you can grab the vase. I don't know why I asked that. I don't know what it means. Your hand reaches out and pulls the vase towards where you all are standing. Have you left the room that you were in? Are you standing in the corridor?
No, it's scary and there are holes in the floor. Not going in.
As you pull the vase towards you with Mage Hand, your Mage Hand returns back to you, but the vase stops in midair and drops to the ground. It doesn't shatter.
Doesn't shatter.
No, but it will not enter this room.
What's in the vase?
As you look into the vase, you can see that there is a bright purple liquid. At the very bottom of it, this translucent fluid, you can see that there is the minute hand. Sorry, the little hand, the hour hand.
What do you see?
The Mage Hand. There's the minute hand in there, or the hour hand rather. Mage Hand, go squeezy squeeze, and it goes in and tries to pull it out.
It goes in, it comes up, but there is no hour hand in it.
Okay, so here's how this works. It's pretty simple. We have to go into the corridor, which is going to kill this room, and it'll disappear. We got to get that, and then we got to go to the end of the door, which will be back to this different room, but it's this room. Right? Have I been drinking?
No, you're good.
Okay.
All right, that's the plan. Are we doing it on 3?
3, 2, 6.
And who's going to drink the stuff?
Drink what stuff?
Okay.
You have to.
I've already got 3rd-degree burns from being dunked in that fucking bathtub. I'm not drinking anything.
Okay, well, how are we going to get the thing out of the thing?
We're going to spill it out.
Yeah, pour it out. It's your
Don't know why
turn.
you have to drink it.
Okay. I knock it over with the Mage Hand, just like
As you
cautiously
yet somehow still flick it over with your Mage Hand, it does hit the deck, but no fluid spills out.
God damn.
Totally got to be drunken.
Does anybody bring a straw? Okay. Let's go in. Can we reach it from where we are? Like, is it close enough to reach where we are? But it just can't come.
You can reach it, but you just cannot bring it into the room.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, since I read the runes, I should probably drink it.
Okay. A bold move.
Why drink it? Why not just try to get it out somehow? Are you crazy?
Well, okay. I try and get it out first. I thought we tried that.
All right. You can essentially just try and tip it out. It doesn't come out. You can put your hands in and you lift out this kind of translucent purple fluid and then just try and flick it out with your bare hands, but that's not working either.
Okay, let me see if I've got anything here that would, beat this vase. Nope, I don't.
I could make it smell nice.
Wait, you don't have the spell Smash Vase?
I didn't think we would need Smash Vase for this. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna drink it. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Don't drink the clock hand.
I put it up to Voren's mouth.
All right, Right, I'm gonna make the gross assumption that you two at least are in the corridor.
Yeah,
to be able to do
we went in
this.
the corridor.
Okay.
I'll be with them.
All right. Yeah. As soon as you're in there, the door smashes shut. Okay, Vaughn, I need you to take a Constitution saving throw.
Nope, I see it coming towards my face, and I cast Thunderclap. No!
Okay. What does Thunderclap do again?
Everyone needs to make a Constitution saving throw in the
Everyone makes a
corridor.
Constitution saving throw apart from Vaughn.
15 plus con.
Con
15.
is plus 2, that's
I don't have a
15.
con.
Did they pass?
Those both save. But it does roll out this massive ear-ringing sound. I'm not drinking it. I literally have 3rd-degree burns. I won't survive it. I'm at half.
Hey, it was worth a shot. Okay, I drink
the
it.
same health.
I drink it.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, wasted my good Constitution saving throw on your fucking thunderclap.
Thanks,
Yeah,
John.
because you were trying to,
That's
Mickey
okay.
me.
That's better. That's 18.
Fuck. All right. How? Okay. I've been really rolling real good on these d6s, like 5, 6s, 2 1s. So half of that is 1. You take 1 poison damage.
Oh, it's got like vinegar.
We warned her. Killing us is
Fine.
hard.
It tastes like vinegar. It tastes like wine that's gone off. So it's a heartache to all of us. Yeah, you
Was there a minute hand in
you
it?
drink it all the way down to the dregs.
Please tell me I didn't swallow it.
Well, no, that'll come out. We just got to wait.
You use the bathroom again.
There's
yeah.
a bathroom.
I don't want to encourage this, so no, you don't drink it.
All
the
right.
minute hand
I catch it in
from-
my teeth if it does come out.
Yeah. It would be very difficult to swallow accidentally. Let's put it like this. So yeah, you can catch it in your mouth or whatever you want to do. Yeah, you now have the minute hand.
All right.
As you grasp this in your hand, / the moment it touches your lips, or you have it held between your teeth, whatever, you hear an ear-splitting shriek coming from behind you. And as one of you turns to look, the door has disappeared completely. But so has the wall. And you see nothing but the screaming abyss behind it. It's now making its way towards you.
Okay, let's move. Forward.
We're running.
Okay.
Round the corridor, back to the door, back to the room.
As you run all the way around, you see Soren in the window, just waving absent-mindedly with his head the wrong way around.
Flip him a big middle finger as I run by the window.
For some reason, that makes the darkness speed up as you try and insult my poor dear Soren.
Yeah, it's fine.
You guys turn the corridor and
Way
crash
to go,
along.
Pit!
I need all of you, apart from actually, I need Dark Pit and North
I was going to say, I got no
to
control
make
here.
an athletics check for me, please.
Okay.
This could result in death if you get up.
Well, I already failed.
Hold on.
7.
Hold on.
I got a
Hold on.
Wait for it.
I got a 21.
Wait for it.
21, you and Voron are safe.
Can I use a spell, perhaps the Phantasmal Force spell, to imagine that I'm actually running on something more sturdy than it actually is, just to fool myself? I'll probably fall right through.
Yes, you cast this spell as you're running, realizing that as you guys have been flipping Soren the bird, that it makes the darkness run ever closer to you. You realize that you're screwed. You can see the door is just too far away, and just that split moment, you're like, I'm going to cast this right now. And you cast Phantasmal Force enough that you can make a solid run across the abyss and dive through the door behind the other two. It closes with a smash behind you, and the door also completely disappears. But the abyss isn't following you.
Oh, that was a close one.
Put it in the place.
What place is that?
7.
7.
Put
7.
it in the place.
You put
All
it
right,
in
put
at
it
a 7. Excellent. As you put it in at a 7, the clock chimes 7 times. On the last chime, you are all blinded temporarily. It's like the darkness, the abyss has creeped into your minds and taken over every sense of yours. It's like you're floating in darkness with no idea what, when, or how.
It's like going home for Christmas.
Yes. Then your feet land on solid ground. And as you kind of blink and your vision returns back to you, you see before you a very large portal. It has a purple shimmer on it. So you can sort of see through and sort of not see through. But what you notice most of all is that the man that you have come to know as Soren, covered in white bandages, bleeding and then clearing and bleeding and then clearing, is suspended in the middle of this portal. For whatever reason, the portal is more opaque in the parts that touch him. But he is screaming in pain. And above him, you see that skeletal figure that one of you noticed earlier, playing a lute. The strings attached to Soren's arms, and every time he twists and turns or plays a note, it tightens around Soren, and he screams again. There is a pool of light just ahead of you. What do you guys want to do?
There may be a warm liquid trickling down your chest, Dark Pit. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I thought it was just from the bathtub.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yep.
Can I help him? Is he within a range?
Let's pick an arbitrary number, 50. He's 50 feet away.
I'll cast Knock on his bindings.
Okay, are you talking about the bindings from the loot?
Yeah, I want to free this guy.
Okay. You rush over, and as you do, I need all of you to roll initiative.
Son of a bitch. 17.
7.
Oh, sorry, it's +1. 4.
You got a 4. Okay, Noth got a 4. As you go running towards, you see the skeletal creature look at Noth as they come charging forward, and they are clearly about to go cast a spell. However, it is Thorin's go. Did Thorin have the 17?
Yeah.
Okay. I heard it right.
All right, so what is he? He's a skeleton. Describe him for me.
So this skeleton is essentially kind of cross-legged, floating above Soren's portal. They are holding a lute, and the strings of this lute are going down towards Soren, and every time he plays or tightens up the keys, it causes him pain. He is clearly casting magical spells and casting more torment on the man below him.
Okay, so I'm aiming for Schmucky Head. I think I might do this.
Okay.
And to clarify, Knock is a 60-foot range spell.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so I cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
3 rays of fire. That is a ranged attack +6. And hoping that I can also catch the loot on fire, because it will cause items to catch on fire too. Yeah, here we go. That is a 20.
That hits.
Not natural. 17.
Hits.
And a 19.
Hits. All 3 hits.
That is 8. 16. 25.
25 in total.
No, 20.
23 in total.
Oh no, 18. 25. Sorry, I can't do math.
Sorry. These 3 rays go bursting out unbidden from your hand as you see this, attempting also to set fire to the loot. However, the loot is magical and will not set on fire.
Of course not.
But you do enough damage for him to look clearly at you, Thorin, and go, you think you may be in a spot of bother. Okay.
And it's not like I'm attached to anyone else or anything.
No, you'll be fine. Dark Pit, it's now your go.
Okay, you good there, my friend? You want to stay up here? You want to go down?
Oh yeah, let's go!
All right, sweet. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on the dude.
Okay, I think I have to make a dex save, right?
Fairy Fire dex save, yes.
15.
Whatever. It's fine. Didn't want it to have any effect at all whatsoever anyways.
No.
Okay, I'm going to position myself within, I don't know. How far away from are we from the 50?
50.
You were 50,
okay,
yeah. Let's say he's like 10 feet in the air.
Oh, he's in the air? Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to go, I don't know, should we move forward? Get closer? You want to get closer?
Oh yeah, that's always a good idea.
Yeah, let's do that.
I was being sarcastic!
Too late. Movement was had.
I moved 20 feet forward.
Okay, 20 feet forward was had. So you're now within 30 feet. Please remember that because I will not.
Yep.
Is there anything else you can do?
I mean, not yet.
Okay, cool, good. All right, it is now this creature's go. I have him in my notes as Undead Rocker, so that's how I'm just going to refer to him forever now.
That's cool.
You see them look at Soren. You see their eyes go dark purple, the eye sockets themselves. They strum a few notes on their lute, and with every strum, a small arcane bolt is created. These missiles, all 5 of them, make their way towards Soren. So I've just cast 5 magic missiles at you.
He's dead. There's a little dead baby and a little dead baby strap.
20 damage.
It's been good. Remember me, Dark Pit.
No!
Remember me.
No, my sweet baby boy! God, no!
I guess from that, Voron is unconscious.
Yeah, -3.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't take out your entire health. I didn't want to kill you in one shot. That would be too mean. Okay, that's their go. They seem happy enough. They've made the weird halfling papoose thing no longer. North, it's now your turn. I'm going to say you're probably within 20 feet. That's where you started this.
So, did I get my knock spell off initially or no?
No, because he saw you were coming, so it wasn't like a massive surprise. You can cast that now. It's fine.
Okay, I cast knock to release him.
Tell me about knock, please.
Choose an object that you can see within your path. The object can be a door, box, chest, set of manacles, padlock, or another object that contains mundane or magical means that prevent access. The target can be shut by a mundane lock, or is stuck or barred, becomes unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred. If the object has multiple locks, only one of them is unlocked. You can choose a target that is shut with arcane lock. That spell is suppressed for 10 minutes, during which time it can be opened or shut normally. When you cast the spell, a loud knock is audible from as far as 300 feet away, emanating from the target object.
Okay, you hear a very loud, audible knock, and you see the strings that were attached to Soren, all 4 of them, loosen and go back into the loop themselves. He's no longer screaming in pain, but he is hanging limply there. The blood's still appearing on the wrappings, and the blood's still disappearing. It's still going through that cycle. But he's no longer screaming in agony, so good shot on that. Anything else you'd like to do?
So let me understand something.
Yes.
Well, I'll run at him. I'll run to him.
Uh-huh.
Because he's within 20 feet, and my little steppy
Yes.
legs can make it. I'm assuming very much at this point that he's dead. And are there any other doors or exits or entrances to the room?
There are no other exits that you can see, but he is not dead.
Okay.
He is still breathing heavily.
Gotcha. So the creature's no longer touching him like a giant creepy thing.
Uh-huh.
There's no entrances or exits to the room, and it's a monster. And I don't wish to be dead, so I'm going to cast... I'll use the Quicken spell on that, making the casting time
A bonus?
a bonus action. Okay, and that means I have used 2 of my sorcery points, which is a total of 3 out of 4. I have 1 left, and I will cast Magic Missile with the final. At our dear friend who's going to kill me in like a few seconds. It's 2 damage plus 5 damage, 7 plus 5. So 12 damage total.
Okay. These 3 bolts, as you run forward, like, as you cast more spells, you see 3 bolts fly up towards this undead rocker and take him squarely in the chest bone.
Oh, one last thing. Sorry. Magic Missile can be cast at a higher level.
It can, yes.
Which I'll also do. Because I didn't mean to. I get like 1 extra dart.
Okay,
I think.
that's fine, yeah.
So he'll take an extra 4 damage.
After the 3 initially hit, another one just like pews out of your hand. You know, wild magic.
Boom. And I'll make the check for the wild magic madness, which is a 19. Nothing bad happens. End of my turn. Done.
Okay. Alright then. It is now Thorin. So I'm going to need you to make a death save, my dude.
Oh, yeah. Death save! That is a 14.
That's one success. All right, that's the end of your go. Dark Pit.
Can I get within melee range? Like, jump off of something to hit this dude that's in the air? Is that possible?
You could jump off of Noth for sure, yeah.
Oh, sweet. Gonna do that. So yeah, I'm gonna run and like jump off, like his back, just be like, just, don't move. As I run, and I've got two weapon fighting. So I'm gonna try and hit him with my mace and my dagger as a bonus action.
Absolutely.
First one is gonna be a 22 to hit.
That one hits
Second
for
one's
sure.
gonna be a 19 to hit.
That one also hits. You guys are rolling really good.
Oh yeah, baby. Here we go. For the mace hit, that's gonna be 7 bludgeoning. And then
yes.
for the dagger hit, that's gonna be 6 piercing.
Okay. As you kind of like pierce into the rib cage area, you hear a cracking of bones. This thing looks unhealthy.
Awesome.
It's I mean, it's dead. It's a skelly. It's always going to look unhealthy, but it looks more fucked up than it did before.
Perfect. I fucked it up, guys. And I nudge Voren and be like, you'll be fine.
His head just lolls to one side. There's no witty retort. There's nothing. All right. It's now its go. As you kind of land... How evil can I be? I did tell you guys I was out to kill you, right? Yes. As you land, you feel the creature following down behind you. And as it reaches out and its bony feet touch the ground and its bony hands touch onto your shoulder, it casts Shocking Grasp. Are you wearing metal armor?
No, I'm wearing leather armor.
And that's for a 27 versus your armor class.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. Great. Is... And that's 5 lightning damage.
Does it bring Voren back to life?
Clear!
I'll tell you what. You can roll another death save. I tell you, roll a 20, and if it's a success, you add a success. If it's a negative, you don't add anything. Just give it a shot. Go on.
I rolled an 11.
Okay, then yes, you have one more success.
Nice.
He's almost there. Good job. It's now Noth's go.
Oh, magic missile ×2. Or the last one. Final.
Okay.
Magic missile, the final.
Magic missile, the final.
Auto hits with a 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 damage from a magic missile.
11 damage.
Nice.
3 bolts, right? Is that right?
3.
These 3 bolts hit in almost exactly the same area on the rib cage that Dark Pit got just now. So it's super good. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Soren is kind of like, you're closest to him. He's like beginning to like pull his head back up and he's beginning to breathe a little more normally.
I pull him to his feet.
He's kind of floating in the portal. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Can I pull him out of the portal?
He looks down at you and just shakes his head. He doesn't have the energy to say anything right now.
Then I don't. Okay. I'll toss him a ration.
I guess he'll catch it. And begin to slowly, like, eat this ration in the portal while all this chaos is going on around
Take a
him.
break. Have a Kit Kat.
You've been through enough, Soren. You've been through enough. Okay.
Poor guy.
In that case, it's Voren's go. Need a death save from you.
Oh, death save. 6.
That's 1 fail.
Come on, Sean.
Okay.
Okay.
It's now Dark Pit's
All right.
go.
He's toe to toe with me now. We're going mace and dagger, baby.
Yeah. Mace in the face.
Mace in the face. Oh yeah, that's a 23 and a 21.
Yes, they definitely hit.
That's 6 bludgeoning and 6 piercing.
Okay. As you take the second swing of your dagger and your mace, you completely remove 2 of these ribs.
Nice.
Fucking him up.
Yeah.
This is good.
Way to go, Soren.
It's go. I wish to apologize, but I have already said I'm trying to kill y'all. It looks at the 3 of you, it looks at Soren no longer in agony, and it brings its lute to bear as it strums a few key notes. And as it strums the last one, its pitch reaches a shrieking tone. And as it looks up, its head tilts. You see this dark green fire rushing towards all of you. I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw. Apart from Soren, yours will be determined by dark pits.
Don't worry, baby. I got it.
I failed.
Okay.
It's dexterity save. It's +0, so that's the 19.
Yes, please. Then the 19, well, you save, so you only take half damage. You and Soren only.
On the plus side, you have inspiration too.
Oh, I do.
You could use
That's-
that, yes.
I mean, it's chance. Nah. It's almost as good as it's going to get. A lot of dice being rolled over there.
Sorry.
I'm dead.
All right.
If it's over 11, I'm done.
Yes, it's 19 fire damage. Halved is
Done.
9
I'm down.
fire damage. I will, however, say that you are saving Soren from taking that hit so he doesn't automatically fail and die.
Okay.
Are you still upright after 9 fire damage?
Me? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Oh, no. Soren gets you at least get to live another day, maybe, as Noth goes down in a whirl of green fire.
Oh, that's bad news bears, guys. I high-five Soren.
As you say to literally no one. Noth, I need a death saving throw, please.
Boom. 9. Failure.
Failure. Soren, death save, please.
19.
You have stabilized, but you're unconscious. So long as Dark Pit makes it out, you're making it out. Talking of Dark Pit, it's your go. This skelly is missing a couple of ribs. It doesn't look in a good way.
Okay. That's cool. I'm gonna swing with my 1 and then decide what I want to do with my bonus action after here.
Sure. It's looking very unhealthy. I mean, it's a skelly. It's looking pretty unhealthy.
That's an 18.
An 18 hits.
Sweet. So we're gonna roll bludgeoning. That's gonna be 5 bludgeoning damage.
6 bludgeoning damage is what happened. How'd you kill it?
I mean, I could have stabbed it again if it was close, but 6 bludgeoning damage is what
It is entirely up to you. You can take it out with the mace or you can take it out with the dagger. It's in your hands. What do you want to do?
Literally in your hands.
literally in my hands.
Rip him in half.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm going to try and swing again. That's a 19.
Okay.
So 5
That one hits.
bludgeoning damage for the first one. Rolled low, but still 3 piercing damage as I
That's still more than the one it had left.
crush it, and I see it like scream. It's got like fear in its eyes now. It's starting to cry, even though it's only a skeleton. I'm like, yeah, this is for you, Soren and Moth Boy, Sheep Man.
But before you kill it, cut its lootlings and then kill him. Watch him
cuts
see.
through. I like pierce into the lute so that the strings go poing, 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 and then it stabs into and like twist it into the spine of the skeleton.
Okay. Super gross. I love it. As it falls to the ground, the area goes white. It's no longer dark here. It's bright enough to see. You can see that actually in the far off distance, which unfortunately North wouldn't be able to see because it's way too far away, you can see a staircase that leads up. Soren is still floating in the portal. I need Noth to finish out his death saves if you aren't able to heal him.
I have no healing. I mean,
Then Noth, you have to finish out your death saves.
1 success. 2 success. Failure. I'm on 1 and 1. Critical failure. Could I have inspiration?
4. Oh, you can ask when
I
your
don't know, I'm
body's
dead.
still
For
aimed, you get
dying?
inspiration.
Yeah, this is the roll to die, and I rolled a natural 1. You guys can just keep it.
I'll
Keep hold of it.
That's fine.
Let it go.
I'll drag your body out. It's fine.
right, I'm dead.
Okay. North has passed away, slowly incinerated, be charcoaled.
I go over to him. I'm just like slapping him. Just like, Noth, no! Noth! We barely knew thee.
Soren looks down at you, Dark Pit, and he says,
Help. Thank you.
Yeah, I got you. Do you want me to grab you? Should I grab you from the portal?
I have to be here to hold this portal closed.
Oh. Okay. So, do you got the bindings? The bracers? The barders? The cloth?
You mean Ilmater's bindings? Yes.
Yeah, that one.
they kind of look at them and they look at the kind of like the bandages that are continually bleeding and then healing again. Look up at you.
Can I have them?
Why?
Because that's why we're here. Dachin needed them. Do you know Dachin?
He shakes his head.
Look, these guys knew a lot more about the plan than I did. I was just really more the muscle that they didn't realize was the muscle. Okay, so can I has them? I can has bindings?
He looks at you again and he says,
Ilmater gave them to me to keep this this portal closed.
Oh, that sucks.
He said that it would only be for a little while.
Okay, well maybe this is the time when my friend here and I shake Vorn, maybe he takes them off your hands here.
He looks down at you and he kind of like looks at the kind of papoose halfling in your chest.
He's fine. I slap him in the face.
He says,
Ilmater gave these to me to hold the portal closed.
Yeah.
Without them, I feel nothing but agonizing pain.
Oh, okay. We have whiskey.
he kind of like raises an eyebrow.
Oh, I really wish I wasn't the guy who survived this.
Why did Dachin need this?
Oh, I didn't ask. I'm sure it's probably for very good reasons. I mean, we owed him a pretty big one, as you can see here, because my two friends, this one's sleepy time. This one, I don't think he made it. So, I mean, I could give you 5 gold. 10 gold. I could give you 10 gold. I go over to Noth's body and I take the 10 gold that I gave him. I could trade you.
There's an extra 40 too.
You see him close his eyes and he's clearly in prayer. He's clearly trying to reach out to something. And he looks down at you. I want you to make a persuasion roll, please.
Come on, I've been rolling so well. Persuasion. What's my persuasion? +0. That's a 14.
He shakes his head and he says,
come on. Inspiration.
Willingly.
Oh, I have
give you these."
inspiration. Shit. Oh, that's worse.
Sean has inspiration.
Sean's half dead.
He can still give it to you.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I give my inspiration to Russ.
Double inspiration. That's an 18, baby.
He looks down at you and is about to say, "Nod on your Nelly," when he looks up and he says,
Remove these bindings. Remove these wrappings. Ilmater tells me this will not be much longer.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So you want me to do it, or do you do it?
he nods. He kind of looks at his like wrists and his ankles, which are kind of like held in place in the middle of this portal, and just kind of like looks at you and nods.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna come over and just sorry. I know this is kind of just awkward as all get out here, and I unwrap slowly. I'm like, yeah, this is really a bit much. Like, they didn't tell me I'd have to be taking them off somebody who might need them. That's fine. That's
you
fine.
remove them from his body. As soon as the last bit of it is removed, he begins to whimper in pain, and it's clearly causing him a lot of agony.
Yeah, that's
but
sorry.
you have the bindings. He looks like he's unable to speak because of the incomparable amount of pain that you've put him in.
I give him a ration.
You put it in his mouth, and he just kind of like slowly, absentmindedly chews at it. The last thing he'll eat for the next 5,000 years.
I leave him with an extra one in his pocket.
Oh my gosh! With the exchange of 2 rations, you get the wrappings of Ilmater.
I give him the 10 gold too. You know, I'm a man of my word.
Okay.
But you keep the 40 you took off.
The 2 of you make your way out through the staircase. It leads you up, and it actually releases you in a place very close to Yoli, the actual town itself. Now, here's a very important question. Now we assume that Voron is conscious again. Are the 2 of you going to give these bindings to Dacian?
Hey, what did Dacian need these for? Did we ask?
What? Oh, my head.
I slap him again. What did Dacian need these for?
I don't know. What were they for? What did he tell you again?
I don't know. It seems like we went to a lot of effort here. Maybe we just keep them. Yeah?
Yeah.
That sounds like a good plan.
You definitely won't be home in time for dinner.
Well, no, we've clearly...
if you decide to take these.
We've clearly missed dinner.
But I mean, like, if we take them, that means, like, we're not going back. We gotta go somewhere else.
All right. Well, you know any good places down south?
Yeah, I got some family down there. They're a little evil, but, you know, aside
cool.
from that.
No, we can deal with that when we get there, right?
Yeah, it's not like we're carrying some horribly evil thing that holds the portal between worlds open with us or anything.
No, totally fine. They'll be totally understanding when we pull these in, or maybe we just won't tell them that up front. That way we...
Yeah, I think the constant bleeding might be a giveaway.
Well... Okay, do you got we'll just put them in a bag.
Let me see
good.
that this is right. The plan is the 2 of you are going to go to the south and hang out with Vorin's evil family.
Yeah.
In the hope that Dacian doesn't hunt you down and find you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good plan.
I think that's a great plan and a great place where I'm going to stop the episode. But I actually need the both of you to roll a stealth check for me, because this is going to determine as to whether or not Dacian is going to be able to find you, kill you, and get these.
Well, I just want to point out,
I'm still
riding.
I'm
I
still
think it's
carrying.
like a permanent thing now. I just ride in the front of the back.
So he's helping me, so that's advantage,
Yes,
right?
we'll go with that.
Okay, so that's gonna be stealth. That's a 17.
We're so stealthy.
Oh,
Look
so
at us.
stealthy. Nobody's gonna find
Oh,
us.
look at that.
We're like the shadows.
No, it's not like we're dripping blood behind us out of your backpack or anything.
We put it in a bag.
You 2 think you're doing real well, and in fact you do for a good couple of days.
Oh, yeah, baby.
A couple of days, you do good.
Couple days.
Oh,
Look at us
we're
go.
on top
You
of the world.
arrive where your evil family live, and as you step foot onto the property, that's when you hear a very, very quiet footfall behind you. And Dacian will be standing there, and he drops the mother of all fireballs upon you, destroying your family home and you 2.
Hey, Dacian, look, we brought you the thing. We were just stopping for a snack.
Hi everyone, it's Valonda here. I want to say a huge thank you to Travis of the Dark Dice podcast. I want to say a huge thank you to Russ of Dungeons and Dragons, nailed it, and to Sean of the End of Time and Other Bothers. They, along with us, create the Reckless Play Guild, and I love them all. They're all amazing human beings, and they didn't realise how impactful this game may or may not be on the world. So they're great sports, and I love them all. Okay, so I don't have any Patreon thank yous. I don't have any call to action. Oh, no, wait, yes, I do. We're still running the giveaway. The giveaway ends on February 29th. You have 4 chances of winning if you do the 4 different ways of entering. So we have Twitter, Tweet us your favorite episode of the show using the hashtag TLDPodCog, because, you know, it's Cognitive Merchant and they're recovering Aimer's book in leather and it's going to be amazing. You can also check out the Facebook book group by going to the Reckless Play Guild page. Oh, funny that we just spoke to those guys. And you can comment on the TLD post there with your favourite moment of the show so far. You can also email us at theluckydiepodcast@gmail.com with a screenshot of that wonderful, wonderful review, wherever you may leave it. And your fourth and final entry option is you can go onto our Discord community and comment in the special giveaway channel with your favourite TLD quote so far. I mean, of course, you can make them up, but we won't accept those. They have to be like genuine quotes from the show at some point. So yes, if you want a chance of winning a special, unique, made by the Cognitive Merchant player's handbook covered in the style of Aimer's dragon book, these are your 4 ways of entering. We are so excited. I am very jealous of whoever gets to win this because I really want this and I'm probably never going to have it. So there we go. See you soon. Bye.
Get ready for a new gripping horror actual play podcast, Dark Dice. 6 travelers embark on a journey into the ruinous domain of the Nameless God. They will never be the same again. One of the players is not what they seem after a doppelganger, a creature that can assume the form and voice of whatever it kills, infiltrates the team. As the players are picked off and replaced one at a time, can they figure out who the monster is before it's too late? Can you? Dark Dice features an award-winning full-voice cast of non-player characters and a phenomenal fantasy soundtrack featuring live hurdy-gurdy, lutes, and dulcimers. Do you seek him? Find Dark Dice however you enjoy podcasts.
The End of Time and Other Bothers, an improvised fantasy role-playing podcast set in the world of Alba Salix.
The world has still ended.
Do you guys see how pretty it is outside, though?
So, you give presentations of some kind.
This extremely devastating explosion was, in fact, a celebration.
And you, my good lady, ladle cheap foodstuffs out to people.
All right, fairy, demon, sit down and shut up.
Thank heavens, we 3 have been chosen to be the saviors of the entire multiverse.
Do you see that minotaur sitting out in the food court?
What minotaur?
He was right there.
There was some zombies, but Black blew them up. I climbed a tree.
And we're skipping ahead, and we're skipping ahead.
Oh, yeah, no, okay.
3 normal dweebs thrown back in time to an era of magic.
What is this place?
And sent on an adventure more absurd than they ever could have imagined.
Egerton, you didn't even need a fairy cake. Why did you eat a fairy cake?
Because I stress eat sometimes.
That's The End of Time and Other Bothers from the makers of Alba Salix Royal Physician. Listen and subscribe at otherbothers.com or search for Other Bothers in your favorite podcast app.
Do I get to keep all of my body parts?
Not if I have any say in it.
Oh.
Well, hello there. I'm Russ Moore, your dungeon master from Dungeons and Dragons. We're a D&D 5th edition actual play podcast, and we're 4 friends who just love Dungeons and Dragons, adventure, collaborative storytelling, laughing, and just hanging out with friends. Throughout Season 1, we play through the adventure module Rise of Tiamat from start to finish, with some extra flavor thrown in the middle. Season 2 begins with new characters, new stories, and a whole lot more laughs. We're Dungeons and Dragons, and we hope you can join us every Wednesday for a new episode at dumbdragons.com and subscribe on your podcast app of choice. Until then, have a great week, and we'll talk soon.